dia o nti ya wo se ye hwe ne pe asembika ne yenkofa ye kunya no ensam rafi na obi a wakoko na wakodi nkuguo sei o de behwe me no baby otibia no he should bow his head down in shame ayenum guasie kese na wakofa de abre party no ene na busua do me kwa benya me oba besia magina ko ano baako mienu emne prensa so ni nyina no bidi nkunim akese yesi to atwere be mabo be ma kentin kan wa betira akese we di oba o NDC fo so di oba ekogina akon anim na makodi nkuku a me na meti me baabi asa amre no musi adwasafo yempe no omafo ni buafu adwasafo aye unpopular ye de ne kogina campaign kura so a ye vote ne kura be kofom emra Dr. Baumia kura mama kwanya se mi medi national campaign mu no national campaign manager MPP 40 me frɛ no adwa na mudi ni di wachi no vote na ekofom no afi di adwa koro na wa ye unpopular no ono na ko begina simpie so wo do me kwa benya anke ebedi nkuni what kind of logic is that?
No, so I'm a party no attractive to the people of Domi
What kind of logic is that?
Because time a party ni here on one ma Domi kwa benya for hwewa ye hu MP or TikTok so na or sa enum ne yinti enkrofo bu afu tu no MP ankoto aba no that no your first reason omukasa wo na wa ye
say akan gu me
ama party nanko the second reason is say wo papa asore na wo Domi kwa benya ho no enipa wo mbebre tse bebrebe afi bi ombeto aba adwo asafo aka che ne papa asore fo ne say momo mbeto aba nti omo so omo ama mbeto aba
ni edi kan ohun Domi kwa benya obi bia ye de sa mpesua ne be hye won sase kogina kon anim e wa MPP wo be ye won ho say e MPP stronghold me daw ma now me ye campaign ma nyew nyemeye bia no de akokokora akokogina wa ye beto de ama no why a terrible greatest mistake of your life because me no me kogina apinsie nani mana na me kogina akon nanimu no ye the strategy na call you ye the planning na call you baby wo empesua ne so 2016 ena ye kwate ye fi Madina constituency ho beka aboko bi adenkre bi seseme boy baby Ashasi University woni nyina no ne de beka ho kane no na ho no ne predominantly natives na ewo ho no neti ho ye nkranfo ene yenuanom Voltarians ene neti ho ene wotena seka sesa bia ne so ho no omo nto ma intime nko ho a the dynamics na sesa esan say taifa ye chok tu pasase ato taifa asase bi ani ho a wo koto wo ba Domi ebi ni ho ha cho obi asisi dan inti wo hwa mmebunu a esisi so a omo pedan esi nyina no ho na asase akopie they are all moving into the dynamics e wo ho esisa wo ntena se nye we mu nyinara ma sorry for no a emeto ye no ma sorry for no I'm sorry ya no ma beto hwe omukọ fa meni akurugu picture bi be circulate ye na di omu di matem Domi kwa benya se maame na ba me papa convention me ka na me kama o mate ase Domi kwa benya MPP fo se Crystal Asafo ye ya sorry o enya political party na me kopre MP no asori dan bi ani ho no mo a menwram mi go veil no makura masalachi na makoye me campaign na mabompa na meja ne wose meja me call Maker's House me call Israel King of Jews me nya church member me free ho a etoda meduro ye se NDC ni na bako etoda me free ho no so ye se me free ho pe ma me ne so ye den ba Crystal Asafo asori no ya asori NDC ni ba be kana se mo mu betie MPP ni nso wa ma wo tu ene wo fie mpa so anya wo de no wantutu nan no wankọ wo mo so a esi dan na wo beka che me se me Adwo Asafo na mama wanwin mum bi se okwe se okom papa sorry ho da na wa ma ho wa si ho da bisa ne se oba me papa ho da wa ma Crystal Asafo wa si Crystal Asafo church ya what 3 branches na wo ho wan si mu bi da akurugu ba ho 3 times ansa ne yeto aba no si ho no ma ne akasa Adwo Asafo ye MPP ni na sorry mpanyifo no mapam no obi oba bia o mo je no CPP bo mbeje no tania me ko ba bia akosere ye no ye bie promo obia esi dan na wo kofa edi bato wo se enu ti adwo asafo edi akurugu nto ono na sponsor akurugu na me was sponsorship bia ka me fa sponsor me
no be send a message you see she paid it's alleged that she paid people not to vote during the 2024 general election. As you call to the sense that we are losing bonus.
Mira.
Say microphone control.
Mira, wujidi.
Maybe sir.
Hey.
I mean ho.
Sika.
Yes.
Ya wo hwa me pe life.
Yes, we are losing bonus.
Eni ntade paahye.
I see.
Na me dia koye se wo bi nlusu. Hwe. Wo mu de nam constituency wo.
Ba no wa just.
Ono abotwen. Me nua be ma twen. Hwe. Billboard say wo constituency ni mu a. Ye di Michael Kwe Junior picture boss and Dr. Baumia. Me billboard do.
Oh, sir.
Me so me boa o ma out mbeka. Ebi ye me papa sorry ye be ye convention billboard ye tuaka.
Okay.
Odi ni photo ni Dr. Baumia. Ada na man kan so won kwatete.
Okay.
Na ka okoye yi se okorenti anase ono ye ne billboard no de asisi wa calculate ehu eka eno nya contribution. Mumbisa director of operations for Dr. Baumia campaign. Honorable Archibald Mumbisa no. Say ma t-shirts any posters me boys ko ball won pesua ne so e de boy. Oba no mate. Oba no mate. Adam se na mote no say adwan crofo na e bo no. Enye kwankro na ye nyina ye pese ye bebatu mi mu. Nti e so okwen kwafo nkwa na e bo. Edumre bi o say me manim na me old posters na e bo constituency nim no. E confusing crofo. E me ye bo pa, e me yi me pictures ngina free ho. Hwe obi ani wonu mo wie elections otiti posters so nsuo to na e wa we to na e wa nti ba umia de ye across the nation ye be kwa akotete ye ntete me say abrantie bo pa me yi ni nyina emfa me ho me billboard me di amaw posters ye abo t-shirts me di ama me nkofo mo ye adwuma ye nya odan biom ye se to eto a esi be ma bo me say wa gu ne ho ani ma ase egu party ne ni ma ase say do me kwa benya me winning with 30,000 votes wako to atwene dia check wo wia wo sa bo me so bo
na crofo expectation is say wo di bibia beto nchen say na wo do say na wo ka no wasi fam for in the interest of the party now na crofo akasa so that people will vote for the party but they didn't see you yes why attend party event behind the conference now rather no na wo nam I want Dr. Baumia campaign
right yes ni ni die se no yemfa ni die man
kama pa fefe na yeda masenso se anopai magibre se moniyen ibedi se adwumai medi edi Kwaku Dawuro meni Ghana fo nyina Dawuro anopai medi ensempa edi ebremo na asida kese pa nkoma technical team ne production team nyina na fe Kwame Jesse me producer Gordon asarbedi akon ene da sebre ajeju amena so ebeka me ho anopai na ye the movement in the morning jumedi enso so ede abrel mamini kan enfatremu ema wansa na mewia na fi yato so sembe bregu a esa no pay yetimi eka wasam hye so mame say ye kan no na anopai so ye de aben peche promo no ebebrel because ehun hia say the biano could do weekend we could do sika weekend ba on so betimi anya bibi di abo ataso ti aben peche no anopai ye de eba na star 256 star 4 hash star 256 star 4 hash for number 2 ni ye wuntumi radio Movement TV Accra wuntumi radio Movement TV Accra number 3 number of ticket episode to number 4 no na odi umumu pin no so edi account timisro ye ne sama me na ama mebia so atimi akoso yi demo a wutwa no na wo chance so be win no na ekoso ntubia fa ne ho hyem na obia entwa bi na dwumadi no enye fefefe yere masese anopai mo be ne sa edi amaye weekend they try mu last Friday ye be kono ye ma munya ntie se anopa by this time na ijabi apie ewo edum ene kejeti nyina ejodefo bebre musika ehye me kanso musika hye a eniema omo akofa omo ton millions of cedis ne nyina ejane hye ne nyina na we were told say ija ehye no na eye kanea dumso no ena ede se ija hye no ebai in fact ye nuano ma okuma se love fenfo ija na hye na omo ne opani ba kwefe na kwasi ahe edi enkomo no su anopa no ano na ahomache be nunum ne fa na owo ho eno hu se kanea no edum na so edum na so edum na so na edum ya eso ba ko bi mu no ena eja eto ehuma ne bi mu a ede sa eja hye no ebae ama nipa bibiri ahwere adwuma na President Mahama ekopie ho odu wa pose mate say blast bi akoso sa blast ya akoso idie eye gas cylinders a mode ba aha sei ebenu anuane no ena ye du ba bi a edi eja hye no eba and all try say obe preempt even national service fire service for investigation be no yes say opese or divert attention at the free dumso no a ekedi ejahye aba ewukumanse no opese oyi adwene no edi free wo de ekohye adwadifo no say omo na de gas cookers any gas cylinders eba market wo any stores mu na amija no ahye. But Obio Kumasi be a dance say last week, in fact, the Ashanti regional minister himself eba complaining say Sani Omusi edum kaneano sono ebe hadwin and penny and so kaneana ye dum so it be 10 times in 5 minutes no and penny no na di jana sheye e Kumasi and gas cylinder asem Sene na President Mahama epesen krofo etias nye gas cylinder enye obia na nu aduane enipo mani gu ho eyewitness ana mu gina ho no e kan se eye kanea no a ye ne preso no ena di Kumasi ejahye no e de ebai ejana ba Ghana National Fire Service 4% omudum no omuntimi because before say ejana be hye no na ensuo any Kumasi and important because you are too insumu for days. And obia nim say Ghana ha baya bosumini amanfo nyansuo ennom oba pram and important mu ningonom any so many part of Greater Accra insuo ho ayeden okwa Central Region emiahodo bebre insuo ho ayeden okwa Tamale in fact Tamasco for babia amukọ sensuo school for bi amukọ sensuo no enya asem ketwa okọ dagbo me ho do bebre nsuo ho ayeden saa so na Kumasi edun ni mpatam abre eja no ehye no na nsuo inflow e Kumasi fire hydrant fire service for be twi nsuo mu no adwadifo na kata so because ebi tiso a yediga ebia bobo containers na de sisi won ma ye di dwa so entina ese Ghana Fire Service for ebre ansa na omatimi ehun fire hydrant no na oma twinsuo mu omo koduru ho so a ensuo nim because ya tu ensuo ma ensuo inflow Kumasi tie some rely on contractors adwuma wo Kejetia market any other Kumasi Tuami interchange any other places na omo water tank no ebunso edebromo na omatimi dia dumja no ense fire tenders no eko far away na omakobunso ediaba be yadwuma. And according to Ghana National Fire Service say ejakase bi sa eba fire tenders no omodi yadwuma no enya ne nyina na kwa bonten ebi ewo yamu station ebi wo scene ho na eno aye base a omode bekuja no na other ones no kono mo ba no ma refele eno na eno atimi ede aye adwuma na ade bi call so mehu say ade no enam social media so ade na call so Ashanti regional minister no Dr. Amakohene na okoto fire service for no saa bre no a eja no ato hono mo a omo eye ne ombetimi bia akade ni ho ensu a mode bedum gya no ya toto pipe mu wo kumase ena bebre ensu ni ho omo cars omo de be adwuma no cars no dodo na enya adwuma yie because ache ayeka da asai na regional minister no udu ho no mo a na waso camera e de asi wo so because o de minister na ye de ma no agudie ena o wani so udi agro ona baby a no waso camera na udi di agro se minister no a yayi wu no wo office kura no a na waso camera na wo TikTok na wo Facebook na wo ha sei enti agudie no a tendo du ha pe na waso camera de asi so na o tiatia fire service for no na o jojo mo trying to create the impression say fire service for ni modwuma nti omunyo modwuma yi na fire service ni ben ene be sori akosin na wakobie fire tender friend say fire hydrant na ensuo wom na watena se aka say onum gya no na o tena se meja hyenkrofo adwuma na wakodi sansem hunu no na se fire service PR no ka kiro say masa eja dum wunim gya dum hwe I'm told so you medical doctor panie na wo panie na wo na wo hwa yarefo basi enum gya wunim ho hwe enti sabrei enya bre a yedidi agro eye social media asem enya nkola asem enya agudie enya tiktokers ensem enya joke enti de wanya agudie bi na wudi a wudu Ashanti regional coordinating council na wura office wa ubetimi asoso camera no de asi wuso na wo de onu nkrofo ma di agro na ahaya nkrofo dwetire ne nkrofo japade ehye na fire service for echo up and down pesi edumuja no de aha nya baabi a ye TikTok aha anya nko baabi a ye nkolasem aha enye baabi a ye di agro na okanwe a mosumubu afu enu nti mafa take social media over say maso oyen pipi ni enti yenyi nadi yenya ni sei ye ka kire President Mahama any fire service penifo say omo hwe no mo form nsa anka omo fire service PR no because they know say Ghana National Fire Service na ho no omo ni akande bia omo de ye adwuma e fo na ye adwuma ma Ghana Fire Service no omo ni insurance bia okodum jana wo pra ye de be ma no say onfa nkofie omo bre omo mojani ena omo de ye adwuma entimu ni obi ansem hunachi say obi so a regional minister wa so TikTok kasini so ena odinam dwemu ho na no ntuma ka say fire service for PR no mo kwatwena so na say mo koyi nadi me kofodua ena metena ye adwuma asa 2022 sesen na kofodua fire service tender no be ko na esi waduro so fire tender no esi waduro so enya adwuma asai entimunim say mo fidie nyina asai enti Ashanti regional minister no ni nse hunu na woto na wodi a waso TikTok sini so abra aturenjema ba no called for na say all well meaning Ghanaians condemn sa act no na mo ka che minister no say sa agudie no na odi na NDC headquarters no NDC Ashanti headquarters no ma na infa ma amemo nim because amemo a serious business amemo nya agudie obaso ya TikToker and TikTokers no obetimi no makwa yes adwuma no a serious business amemo a serious business enya grokra enti fire service PR no asemo aka kire no eno ano no in fact the regional commander himself assistant chief fire officer 2 Peter Tete onu so ba beka sa de minister ne ye no anya de because yes ubre emrante no tunsum ase na make say yes ba ko oprayo jano fi soro be bo fem make so da sabia insurance bi ani ho bi ani ho nti no na so kohwe ne ho yare na wo wi a waso TikTok esi so na ba bi dinatem ti e ka champion for omo hwe na saa ade no omo entu anamo enfa mayen ensema hodo bebre ho ano pay ye bedi ho enkomo yase parliament atun safri muntaka se omra emeyin se misabia no on raid the course of Dr. Addison Field na before se parliament muntaka bekono Justice Slim Sai I know Deputy Attorney General. Me who say watch your true nsem hunu bi e social media so. Na me say nipa nsem hunu a watch no targeted at Honorable Kwame Alexander Fenyumakin. Say we didn't throw Parliament. Na o ko bi fie sa o ko search. Na kita search warrant. Udum CCTV eden. Udum CCTV yes eden. Obesika na dan mu no makwa wia. No ma wia mpempra de ma wia jewelry a. Was me anka eno ti obi abuse parliamentary immunity wo be hwe ho asemaka. Mo pa Afenyumakin mo chene fa sika ntu no minimu na munku no. Na ehun sama ya adwuma. Ensem hunu nko a. Enti anopai ye be duro no aka ho asem. And issue about galamsey and most of the newspapers were about illegal mining. Now, pay Metia Makufibua interview be or yen and dra. Say, I galamsey corner dear, and yet a buying echo, and yaman penny echo. Na and yet Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, a conamum, a Ghana phone in Akon. Now, me say, we mostly Briswa and Cassasia de Wam now shim. Because we are a very dishonest person, Rama Kofibua. Uyo bia, kano kre. Uyo bia, me who send a mekanafa. Na munyina nti ena Ghana for any politicians any. Na anopay, ye be greet sa and seven komo. President Mahama catch the Kufuor say. Galamsey na womo ye no onyan mrantie na wo chichiomo no na ayen ministers enyi DCs na eye galamsey no enti ono oba mrantie na ya chiomo agu afiase nyina wo beyi wo mu nyina na wachichi ministers no ene DC fo no na de magu afiase enne President Mahama eba ye ne party chairman ene ne party executives and na galamsey. In fact, they have been caught on tape. President Mahama is saying, "Ho, ekwa enwirem say wo kwache galamsey for." And na any part your mama council bomb amnesty no. Where are they? And na want to me enumunti and na John Mahama edna ni asise forest reserve o microphone tu agudi ho. And na kwana kohwe said ya yes say Ghana and Sase yes say Ghana kwaye and forestry commission for ekomua yes forestry commission staff back on ewo fin honum ye de sika twani koto dwa firi so say wum make say odaji a wo prene kwa na mu bedio man so na mu yese ya eya na ti ye be wura ma no pay na san komo no ye biem Andra many soldier penny be kasai. Na I say, you see a soldier for no aye agitated. Na yanwe ya ebia betia samoa enye. Because at the end John Mahama the security service no di agrono. They are not happy. They are not happy. Appointment at Eko Sohono. They are not happy. And they appoint no, I am very confused. In fact, Obia Crawford be kotoba ma John Mahama because what the president ni bida akotena fie ono amuka fa nanum so wasua nyansa okotena fie no wasua nyansa ntina Crawford fo say nyansa no okotena fie wasua no afa no de say nyansa no ebe ye adwuma afa obaya family and friends aban no na ekosu Yes, see, I the boss, ya yin and anui. As I say, obi baby mama. I did say, ta police mu, Crawford di hunkomo. Nani, yes, a chief of army staff for ye yini. Assistant dog with your muchopano, a downfall. And na, ye peke no, from near sign, soldier phone penny phone in and you don't be seen soldier phone a console. And ne. And Uncle share Jumase and dra fellow scratch for the crat abase. After you say you never know, Edna Commissioner General, your customs. Oko na say Nandy ho could do. Say dear and you, they will be intimate. Tia no so ewo. Meno ka say Deputy MD, ewo ECD, one no so ya appointing no ani draw no. na de ne ba say yes nkrofo bi te Jubilee House wo ye appointment a no ma sesa no appointment no joma ama nye no ma ye joma ama ye no ma sesa no yes appointment no Ibrahim na ye Ibrahim nkrofo Lodina nkrofo ene joma ama nkrofo nkwa na ma appointment no make us say Julius Zebra na yese anka ofa ba ko a na Kalistos afa ba ko na ayiwe afa ba ko na esi din katia kamu no ena Julius Zebra nso esu esi din katia esu ena sisi ano John Mahama Ibrahim Mahama Lodina Mahama ene Kalistos Mahama fo no ene ne o ma tie gu appointment no so enti ya appointo ni ya redraw ni ya diwe akọ ni ya redraw ni ya di aba ye Ghana fo matom color TV eda kwakoto black and white nye black and white ke ye black and white na ni echimade bi obete ke no eno bi no makwakoto appointment kra ni ye hu anu yi ni ye da bi o mai ensem bebre da sebre
Dawuro
da sebre
Dawuro
na ni memu tsen
Awurade Dawuro ma ye ho ye ya ko
ya
na ye pa
ya kwaba boy sa bre pa godo ma chi
wa bre ho
weekend is man ko ba bia so mi man ko ba bi ade man ko ba bia ya me blessing say me ko ba bia me nye used to efie tena
ya na Mercedes ni wo
me nye used to efie tena
wano tiayam
yeah it said the bia baba say the weekend bia just pe ba bi ko
sa oh say no ba bi ko dia ba ko ni ba bi ko so dia
me tena fie so ana mabre
eti na obende
and yes am pe ba bi ko
you can be so dia wa pa
dia he no
next Friday
except Monday holiday Tuesday holiday
yeah
and from Saturday Sunday Monday Tuesday Obeduma Wednesday and really a long weekend party
right
eti Kwaku yakodi weekend aba Saturday ba bi chirim na eja se woni ho na wo chi se ye kama
oh say me my say me nka hwe
eti
kwan fa so amini ho ansa na me chi se no ye brenin kra ye ho asem ba chiri
sa ho
ho asem ba chiri
eti wo fie ne frɛ me na mba ye unsu wo fie me frɛ wo wa ma
eti se na hu kosam eti da se be the fast da ma wo mo eja
eti da se da be ma wo papa na no me dan de me fili double feelings nti aseda ene di mamra yan tia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ne yiri Aja Samira Baumia ntia na nado dan Kwaku Fuado ne yiri ma Rebecca Kufuado na mampene da adwo na Jekufo etia o papa na no pay
right Kwaku enti yes command de wo da hye so na mamenka asembi kakra Kwaku MPP for asemi eba ya krata no ebeto abonten se ma MPP ni bia enkasa ema ne mroso se ade edem papa mu ni nchichemu ni hwinte eba party mu no ne pepebre so o mixed reaction towards it but empenfo ne diaba enti se woni woni empenfo anya adwen kra mpo na se no besi aka ho asem no Kwaku a suggest say edipa ento obobo kakra na enka memmu die de ka mebnya de sen ala se de ka mepede se mpenifo be ka kire MPP fo se ekugo na ba ye no na anodin edintira maduma ye days abobi mu yare ebi mu afam awu enkofo aboka enkofo aspirations nyina no aye partly shattered edintin se mu di ho nkomo wa abonten a ya monto mobo me koso asrese party pelifo enkasa nkyere party fo se mudi ho nkoma o monto mbo se de be ya emfa wantwantwi bia emma because Kwaku wa je careful se bia wo kan nipa bi su kasa bo ahwe mu yemu a ya no letimi di implosion ne ba no we de hye de yem wo hu ne yonko a wo twam afi wande no mu da bo ani etie no ya no ebeko Kwaku weekend ya se bi so buy yem se me to me Facebook me gidi se wo hu
enyi nye sure
oh se wo be kai se then senior minister ora bo safo mafu edit to just say Asha one adekunta o ma Asha one Chinese national na wo ye galamsey kese o Ghana no
at the quality of man call back to the crew. Kwaku see the Ghana for is so bad and Nekufado and Nabai and was a for Mafo especially Nanya 72. And this for you now post pano. A drew baby na, you say who is say, a brother President Hama etia bemono between 2012 and 2016. Or no quantity time would deport China from not less than 5,000. Yalom galamsey momoko back to China. Question they would say, na enipa baako ya e deport no ne dia no so tell nipa 5,000 ana Kwaku ya no te kwadai enro echi ya MPP sa ndc sa ba aban mu muntaka eso the in that be we need 2 months we need 2 months as interior minister but what about bonte say so far no we deport China for omoye galamsey and omo different nkofo not less than 100 foreign nationals. Question busa dey say Ghana for aye marking scheme mienu ene de ama MPP ni NDC say and me ho ma the same questions say 1 + 1 = 2 9 + 10 = 19 MPP ni twa itiman MPP ni betime twa no nya 85 still 85 yes ama usi NDC ni beti na wanya 38 and now 40 and now 45 yes in the 45 no B+. As a Ghana no there were different standards for different political parties because within 1 month NDC for to me at deport to China for more than 100 more illegal mining more different for Ghana there I must say interior minister say policy NDC there by the same almost a foreign national be a galamsey and our different will be straight away police commander for immigration officer na fa nipa kwa man na mu deport no I shall one back pe Ghana ko mu yebutu Ghana what has happened and then will be enka kwa asemo mentesi will be a condemn NDC for say how can you do that obi enkan even to the extent say omo ka say ko prosecute without say na fa ne koma immigration or fa go airport no when deport no say fight crime mana da ben ye hu say e fa so e timi de ko galamsey asa wan ba ko pe atemde die bebre asa wan ba ko po but say within 1 month about 110 foreign nationals and then this for a deport trouble without letting them face prosecution I said it
baba debi Dawuro de na godon di card ba ye MPP mu nsem no na no ni honorable Alexander Akwesi Akwa ye program o kan sem bia ne modu pa na I hope some pen for better no matu ho anam hwe edumre bia emra no wo ho enipa na hwemra enti dumre bia sem bi wo ho a ye de mra no to ho na ya fa ADR odi aye adwuma na asumdua ba na o ka se ankadwo asem no ba ye na se di ne code disciplinary committee no abeya ankampanyin form frɛ no omo frɛ no demo na omo ne kasa aye de ni a odibo be mu bitie because so friend say na ne nam social media so ya de ne code disciplinary committee na for se me ma munya de mbeya party no so ntra how many pa ba ko megu party ni ni mu ase so so be de mbeye mo ya de mo be ya nso a ono nso so wachitafo ani adofo o mo nso be ya de mbeye de na crack na wo party na ye kese nti duma bi a asem no emra na ho bat ye de mra no to nchai na ya fa kwan foforo a betumi ahwe ne asiesi so nti o me sa e be bo aye
no kro mu se kwan foforo bi ani ho ampenfo betumi afa so dan ne fa so no and a standard practice say we party ni na we bone a you refer to the disciplinary committee and kwan official first refer we no a true official statement said the buy no but ni omu say the fact say be refer to the disciplinary committee in just already for so obekọ kwan fofobia ni ho we party ni a the only way sa na dey afoko ye sa na dey correct Japan ye sa na dey sami crab ye
press conference no candidate Japan no vote to be the
and no the party nan take decision on it hona so what kind no dey different but what can say adjust for the friend wo dem mu a and I'm say once you be refer to this panel committee no this is the process a party issue official statement.
Now the finance no near come. And can say and say Drew.
Maybe say Drew. At every point in time, Biano, there should be a cutoff. There should be a ceiling to be a bit me akoso. Near my address for the and Crawford air Cassane say. Yet two about we no party penny for. It said Justin Kodia. One away general secretary. No what committee in Yedumano. All the kind of committee before so starting the Juma Crown. Echo round, a radio tour. A church a won't see mu. And Crawford Green you almost say, now, yes, sir, to shape the party opinion about you. So that report in the banner, now you will not be implicated as the general secretary.
Oh, you don't put it possible.
No, and to walk around a church a won't see mu. Oko radio stations in Accra, in Kumasi, and on other areas. Or national organizer, and also echo around Kakra. And so church in Nisimu, youth organizer, and so a yebi. Obi a so far ye who so ye be a national chairman, and he be a women's organizer, and ye who so much church in same BM. And you know, Eugene Boachi entry, or not so at the Okoye attacking you, the general secretary, and the whole party leadership.
Yes.
Let the know it was blazing. You will be anchored. You're saying your party for no more Kumasia. Omo ye press conference na omo podi ye attack Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ye calling the names and so obi anka hwe and na adwo asafo die and na mo se mu tu na mo but the crack of the issue no eni adwo asafo die ne ba no ba ku mienu miensa then the party issue a statement se ba bia du die eye party ni bia no fasi hwa enti obi anko discuss party matters e wa bontin biem na wo beye no party ni betwe aso sa anka ye na anka adwo asafo kasa wie ya party ni kan se wa refer no to this primary committee ya then you say party na anye fair to adwo asafo ba wo kasa wie no party ni issue statement say efi ene kono party ni de nsa atoso wo ye party ba bia enko kansem a ebetimi di oyo no de aba party nim enti na sanka at that point no obahwa da na yehia honorable sticker no o kan say ora say chairman sabunso akeka nsem bi e de afa ne ho any report na ban no enti wa ma response ananka certain newspaper ebe publish
if na questions na respond
I responded but no personally say sticker actual response up aka newspaper bi ebe publish enti me na people na me draw na attention say general secretary issue say no say me hu ye
good
say sa na tie dia then my friend reporter no ebe publishing say onyai because me pese meye ne ebe kan say mebu party mra so enti anka dwosa for party krata ne bae no na say komani si ho a
handa original ho
okay
waka check se ka say party issue I be so anka so huni
aso hu ye
it may happen say adwa so de omde ba wa hu
but the difference ne say se ka say even though ohun ye no
ya ka na attention
to bo ase wan twa kra hunu krata no pe menimu ame draw attention ape and offend so ba adwat ye okọ feda e kan say krata no aba no kra no onfa anya adwuma because general secretary ababon akwa abonten and akwa church nsim to the krata na aba obi antimi kana no ntum he want out to say
so kan secretary bi aba ba krata ni adwuma de ande mi ni
if ato kan say
so betima ka say e bi a krata no ba ye wono so
that be oso no ye lawyer
ba mi argument ni say emra nipa na hye Danu anankrofo accuse ye say yama agrabatin after so kwa asempa no ye ye ho no so ye nti asempa nti wo kwa asempa ne ye ante ampanimfo a wo mutieti say adwa kwa asempa what prevented them say wana mo fra adwa ka chen say yesrew ye nya ba nyabotre mo anya we na fe na eye kesi wi a se mo di ko disciplinary committee crack na mo pesa mo kwa wide no keke
okay so that's it susuma ya musisi wo empenifo ankasa no omo a delay in acting MPP empenifo no omo delay in acting na me patch ma me read message bi was say instead of relying solely on disciplinary committees and legal action, the party should focus on finding common sense solutions to address the ongoing cracks. Yeah. This approach will help to mend relationships and rebuild trust among party members. The case of Adwa Safo is a test case. Sacking her might seem like a straightforward solution, but it will ultimately harm the party.
But to and Crawford misconstrue referral to the disciplinary committee as guilt. You go before the disciplinary committee
and you explain your matters.
Okay, explain. So even with the the party can just decide to caution you.
Of course.
No, I can say go and sin no more. And you know, men are a standard procedure. Say party ni biano. Party ni for say who ye be able party ni mraswa. You refer to this primary committee.
Okay.
And when I hear kobo kwadu, ye bo kwadu ya. Now what's why you are no? Into one ye no so. Any ye be jina can say based on kwadu ye the born and ye what the buy no. Ebia o would ni for hukudi. Would be for na mo ya ma boko komenko ebim. And I say ya suspended.
The ma adwa de no be ya say that very day na omu issue statement no. Edana no sa kwa aboti.
No sa kwa kasai.
Edana wa de sa kasi ya twe na so nti ya yesi wo mra DC. Etina obi be kasi asibu say she was the target. Menye sure say one na target. A general statement de ba bontin. Ba said the akwasi kasi say no. Ukwa so do ka me no ya adwen. The moment adwa tisi abontin wo kasa. The moment Ujimbuachi entry etisi abontin se wo kasa. Hwe ensemo Ujimbuachi entry aka wo Ghana no. Ano odin. Ensemo a wo mom wo ti Kumasi na.
Ensemo ayi Musa Superior akra churcho no.
Ensemo Musa Superior atro. Ifa ono kwa abode mejiri se won na nado ani biye ba kokora to the extent say na nado asi abo wo party mu se wo baaye na koyo MC hwe wo ye tamale MC ya na wo ni baketo kuma say wo nya ndi paato tamale MC wadi awie ifa busa say wo free ho wo track record wo tamale ti say me kwa tamale pa busa say were you popular as at the time you were exiting. You're not in an ad, the other say when I hear you. And through your own omission commission, and I bear unpopular ever honor. So now that was our body didn't be me say, deputy see you. Was our body didn't be so on some MC, a couple vote 20.
Yeah.
Over traffic, I cry, and was I do call a first
commission.
First commission as deputy see you. You don't know quite semi period. Party no so quite boy. But was the Yafa so almost. And you know, say, won't take a break, I cry say. Oh, and Sebo Kafa the Nekufado Hona extremely unfair. And it smells of disloyalty. What I said in now, Etivemono, the messenger say, if you can be for let you be back Rampolo. Muni womo. Sabi Pedasa, say Musa Superior can't see me. That party penny will be faced Musa Superior say, Musa Superior, come let's have a discussion now. Many of us won't go. And that's nice guy say, and never be a moyen, Montomo. You did watch entry. No, my friend, no. I draw the said the year ya was static say ya mus at the quite chicken crack. Escape the foot to be friendly tetters adwa. I did the trouble crack. But a yes she cracked and wabba. Said a Kwaku cano. Ya fraud this well committee and just ye cocoon. Never you free party or call change moi. May just a party no. Almost you are aware of Sunday Mayor Yankee can say. A a creative vacuum do baby. It may use of better all those things into consideration. Now on my share no matter, but the year can say. Omodiaba o be kasa o party no ho a hwesa asema wo ka no e de pepem beba na e de nchichemu beba e de e fe say e de munya bebre party no ana. However still the nipa so nya abotre obi ka asem bi na se tia o kakra tobo because party no nyene papa akofo ne ma party di gugu nyene papa akofo nko a e nipa bebre through omission and commission it is obi kan se bo din a Bejiri se wo bo obi di no obi so beta bo wusu di se wusu dia wo yeye ni e Kwaku I think say we should move forward why yenko
enti asem na no o ye den a na me kan no party mpanifo mu bi ne di kan hokasai e na obi so eka bi e bi ana afo se wo wadwi mu no de ende o kan no mu moderation no be there or go overboard. But now
why the choice? Who is the standard? Why the determine at the end?
But the point also is that media baby a many adwa esipai no and say me last oba me catch na obi frame me and I'm say look in some way me ka fa adwa ho no say adwa fa phone frame me say opeso oba ha ebe yi na no ne ma ne kwan a then ne ma fail to adwa.
Yes.
Because me team no in some way ka fa adwa safo ho pa wo fi ha abre nsam ne koso no. Eye fair say adwa decide say obeyi na no a see and so create opportunity man no ba be yina no pepepe ti no yenye eboni bia yedi kan ne toso mienu ba bia me ne adwasi pai ne say every a party no e de krata ne ba wi no na sanku tietia break because abre na that wako ayi asempa wabaha wako PCFM okay any UTV then party the krata ba you don't have to go a step further because the news is the officer Kenya no is almost waka ni nyina awie but so corner so can say oh your lawyer ni you know what you are saying na party general secretary no can say onto so be antimi kan wanu tuma then to be say oh kwatia party man ntina yemu bi ho no mo a as far back as 5th February yes party ni say when you ntia me this appeal ni buy hold
say na me be see
ntia me dey appeal ni buy me say we ba party ni co presidential primaries no party ni can say we a party executive from constituency to national and declare support and for mobia ese no constituency executives bi ese so mu declare openifo antwe aso na region fo bi ese mu so declare ebedu ba bi no na age omu nsem
agiagu
na government appointees so atiasim afi wotwe obi aso a enyeyie nti ade ne hyase na Kumasi for press conference ne ba ye na pe quickly ese general secretary so ye den ese aka obam na obemu betu anamo but mo anya ne saa na mu jame nkrofo ka no mbeka nyina ayi wo ya sa pede na wo bebisa say okay you jimbo a champion some obeka na hwan ne favor no adwasafo de nso no hwan ne favor no exit say adwasafo kan sem bi na favor ba wumi enti na mabase mo betwe na so ana
me put my
nkrofo
me put my pass my drive
no you see we are sir we allow nkrofo to read those meanings into in some more can e ho na fe bedu no e beka so we can we ma we into the one twe na so
afese ne we ne suma bi
nkrofo kan se ba omi ekremoni wo Kumasi ne de mo ye se mante na adwasafo ka so kan se ba omi na best candidate ne de and de mo se mo twe na so the fi oversee bi
obviously no one is bigger than the MPP.
Yes,
how often can elders call erring members in secret and then
that one there it cannot be me I don't support that one.
Yes,
because that me Fred asibre okukwam na me ne kan wi a obi ente but party ni standard procedure and say we go against the party rules a party issue official statement ya refer na aye and send a man for so den ahweso say we consu ko over border party ni be from na ayi say na okan nipa bi enya abotre kakra o cheti osuo na
enya abotre kakra
na ajibro enipa enya abotre say ora kitri ajima ho o say asemba enya abotre
asemba enya abotre aso no di for bebre o say
asemba enya abotre ora kitri ajima no pay michiao mitia papa nti da se bre o ha gori o ha no nso aba pasma adunum baako enne nansa na eye ye ma mi bi birthday unwe
debi
enne nso so ye ma mi bi su birthday
ase ma debi
birthday ne okay so Mrs. Margaret Ofori na say any birthday
ene ma dra ma so
ha ya nti
ene an kan yanko happy birthday
ene ntire wa akoya me be se ofa ho
o manko ene na say stormy ho e ti me catch and say oh no manko na say
you want to say as a miracle na you say ale mo di si ana say mo bodu na babu da na kura da
as bodu a we ra mo say e ti we no anti maginanim me ka nyin so and dey fa na picture mra na ne fa anya yi e no say no yes wa yi picture no me nya bi
e se picture dey wo
be enti no anopay wompu ye de beto so na ya ye enti birthday ni bibiro ho enti be duru ho na ye ka tie for say abin picture no so e koso anopay *256 *4# *256 *4# for number 2 ni e wuntumi radio movement TV Accra wuntumi radio movement TV Accra. Number 3 number of tickets our person to ba ko 5 Ghana cedis odi prompt na tia na odi mumu pin account na fi wetimi aye na bibia so aye kama pa. All right, inti ya beto aso na yakọ yanim na fi ya hwese ni enema
eko galamsey na anase ya
ya be fa papers no na papers no issues bibiri mu a ebedi ni aka ni nyina so ebedi akire the appointment and reappointment and all that and then galamsey issue asante for Daily Graphic the biggest selling na omugusu selling there ana omu free a omu ntua
say I
omu free a omu ntua
okay and Daily Graphic was say rename Tamale Airport after Nagbewa Yana appeals to President Mahama. Okay, you can't be a minor in government.
And I say ya and Tamale no omo de to hwana. Say President Kufuor to be ana.
The ministers will be doing.
Oh, we are sure. Or the two obi
Tamale International.
Yes, or the two obi Yakubu Tali or so.
Tali.
Yes, or the.
I'm not university, you know, the Kotu.
I think they invest.
Okay, what the question? Question in
I crop your cover and say, it's all my own.
Oh, wait.
Wow, we crop
your busy.
That be higher education. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm more joining what TikTok now. Why? Now it was efficient ship system key to 24-hour economy success. KPMG that they buy. Now everyone efficient shift system key to 24-hour economy. Now efficient shift system in the energy
energy no efficient shift system
as they say. Everyone has not redeem 24-hour economy you know. Look a holo.
Now
BBN
now to the Muntakaka.
What's saying?
I'm about 24-hour police.
Na police said the mother.
Said the only by yet 24-hour economy who you man.
Because you see, on the 27th of February, President Kufuor in the State of the Nation address, I can say Obenemi the Tamale Airport against Obenemi no Yakubu Tali International Airport. But me na eba say BCF nimi na agbewa enom ne ade any time say name number, but there was an indication say President Kufuor can in the sona say Obenimi after Yakubu Tali amaso
okay di menu abey Yakubu Tali na say gbewa na gbewa ni na ye prominent ye henfo e wo hol mu de e be ko bia no ye okota mala okọ gbewa palace to say yes to me wo baby what I say who say auntie no Yakubu Tali so mo de man no ye ko next paper no say na next one. Alaji
so Alaji Air Gomda said Tamale Airport named after Yakubu Tali. So by President Kufuor, so saying say omo eye it's omo name no eba so. Yeah, so Yakubu Tali International Mr. Morning so the aba era ganyo dakpe enso the aba say name no eko so.
Aba say name no koso dia. And there's no point to say. Yeah, careful sade no. E DBA in one my de to ade so a obia na satisfied do wala meboa. Because me to say mentia say kwa me ayi can yes. Yeah, de to kwa me. Ba dia to no. Mentia say University of Ghana e hol mo. Ye fa Dr. JB Dankwa.
Kwaku make akwa ni di airport. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hamdi. And so ewo boko. Ono also say yes, it was named after Yakubu Tali. Okay, fine. Okay. And they said the did the multi break. Yakwa next one was say Daily Guide. Ashanti Minister Ghana National Fire Service Bureau class over a doom fire. Parliament summons Mutaka over Addison's house raid. 5 die in Gore accident. NDC wanted list out. Dame Gabi Esla Kwaku Esama on radar. Hey, now listen no more there because media force ka hu. Ye di wo mo.
Say o ma yi kakra no de dia ba.
Okay, ye di wo media no.
Ye di wo say ni.
Ye di wo media no mo colors bi wo nchen. Me ni ba bi wo ha say. Ami ma hu etiba mentia say asa color no omo di blue at.
Ye wo dey red alert.
Media the blue wo.
Blue alert.
And me ni ba dey cry as
blue ni just omo say MPP ni nti no blue na.
Okay. And we say etino NDC wanted list out no. And why say they say go for that make Gabi so much that esla usu Kwaku fure siama they say this for tomato he say omunyo mo mbachi wo mo ya no ya kwa next one na che say you nso mbachi wo bia etimu che na wo che na say yankwa the Ghanaian publisher oil cartels chasing after SML Ghana angry fire officers tell minister to behave Kwaku abrante minimum but the age, so I think it could be the youngest Ashanti regional minister.
Yeah.
The age is 40 to 39. Your best three. Onyakwara. Kwaku first one was a practicing medical doctor. Akwarabian Holoma was a practicing medical doctor. You can't professions the way we are seeing you boom pa medicine, a kahun pa medical doctors. Or Nakwara. Baby, I would do no. Ebi adwane and starting marketing to enough time to be doing some of these social media activities. But on to work as a matured person. Ne never ni bo hormona when timing shifting away from 5 months ago. No position na opebia utimi ye no. Now you are the Ashanti regional minister Kwaku. Ashanti regional minister. Yeah, wo sa call wo call vetting. Wan say si utu. Wo frantoma. Natural bibio. Wo frantoma che say wo mu culture. Wo bu amamre mamane. Et so ba be nyame ade confirm wa. Ya woni ema ye se wo bia wo mamamre na mamane. E man kwofo enya kaseti agya say wo yakwara because of ebi ankwara na bia wo ye. Mesre.
Yo ye na no fiare die. Sa no bi abeka.
Apart from that no.
Agro we ni so. Because eja to baby. Na fire service F4 kujja no. Na uduru ha wo attack wo mo a. Enya se wo mu ni say. Fire service adwuma ya adwuma ye wo ni nkwa adwuma. Wo mutumi kodum obi jack fa ho. Ekonya asem ene niema bebiri. Na wo waba na wantumi amoma ba so kra nhwo mu nkran because abu neja no num yo. Esa wo hwo mu nkran. Me papa wadu akofom na otwa do ma wontumi no. Obeba na adono wote ho so na obo so. We na so ntimi no yi. Dey say dey be wie sese a. Na fi utimi ode no ayiro ho. Na wo dey oba na wo bu na bam.
Dey be say we no na opese oye na social media for e kan say or yeah juma mostly no Crawford tie fire service for there e bomba en koma yinso nim and on buy no mo to office on adame no mo to it is obuy no obedenigrate fire service juma e for no na Crawford can say ono na wo ye juma ncho buy our so TikTok e dey see no so
it what tia no na inso
abegu tank meanwhile wo ban ba ye no adundum kanea meja to kuma so e ye kanea adundum papa na no ye ni ayi love fm for na ni interview kuma se na me fa portion na me mo credit say oso ogina ho ye dum ni aso ye dum be 5:30 no ye dum ni so be 10 times eno na ye ne ma eja to honom ama ho hye ebi ma ho hye no fire hydrant nyina nsuo nim because ya tunsuom water crisis si o ma ni mama nsuo ma enti se fire service ni no go through sa how nyina na uwie na o san ka kire ne say ono so camera si no so atia na mana ko TikTok live microphone abo abaso a then agro na wudi wanya de
yakwa next paper so yakwa next paper so
iduma kakra bi wo na yewia na
the new crusading guide tension at Abattoir Road as Shiny demolishes factory on TDC land. Tension rises as MDC questions Mohammed's appointment of alleged MPP affiliated Air Force chief. Constitution Review Committee announces change. Yanko, let's be fast.
All right. For Republic, okay.
Alleged MPP affiliated.
And to displace venom on a federal market over allegation of missing 10,000 jewelry after Addison's home raid.
Dabi, go down. Every genius about what you can in Bruno Nudino. And your crown on Coboy, ya. Uko obifie. Na se udru gate ho. Na cables e ho na so light no. Utu twam na sun befi ona wura ho a. De na akoye.
Say a confirm move.
A move. So say wo won krama ofie. Confirm ba oba no atoto nam. Na the poison afa ho. Odura no atoto am krama na no mawu. No nya kwa be operation.
Okwa de se wo chima so ho no ma. No wa chechire no. No na kwato garage. Na wa dundum light CCTV holma wa disable no holma eti de national security tax no koye no I typical of armed robbery and o satisfy requirements
na NDC tax in the name of national security no ma say science so actual bibi say what should be o make kan baby say MPs no ewo immunity or parliament so to make can see me na obi or parliament where o abuse the immunity the transfer so they will remedy it or refer to honorable afenyomaken na we are waiting for them some of them are almost all
about same side
same side no almost all the rule of law beton chain now more dinsimuna because it is only in Ghana pe and will be a bomb mine krona no cost your mine money lose $200 million sa some no ye filing only prosecute no be a bomb mine ka $2 million na ya watching rainbow styling na papa penny mut say professor me yakov baby ani fi adui na ya watching rainbow styling na kwa kwose bi na headquarters wadwene mu da ho a onye sei
I have Bible man I say so be kana no tuma ebunyansa fo no
Bible
I say ba kwase akra so kana no tuma ebunyansa
we say for the past 2 weeks in stremu side
o sa so kasa no
o sa so kasa no perform say
say na respect the man no e was rodo
and was rodo e say aswati pa
wunim say e say respect
opa wonya kasa
ti say respect hina no e kokomema BBC for no we have on the line professor na Justice Slim Side illegal luminary who then of the law and the law faculty and and Mr. Slim Side on this case of Ahmed Swale versus the Republic. What is your take?
Because at 2 minutes. Now I quote 2 relevant portions
of the Constitution. No,
I don't know what we do. Now I don't know what we know. 30 seconds. Yes, ready and one no. But they say yeah. Walk as a extempore. Walk as a you busa question that I didn't. I feel no said.
No.
You holo.
Say akwana
rating abafom.
Rating abafom.
Say ka wa ye sikapa.
Come on, depreciate
retest.
200%.
I'm telling you. That's the same side. Say ko ye sika. Depreciated by 200%.
I can say Idi Amin time Uganda for sika.
Hey,
depreciate is how the finance minister say.
Akwana
it is
wa share say to.
Oh, that
as obi an say say na papa yi omo number bia.
I say our currency is
hunu no edoso. Ono galamsey nsam no. Hwe chema wuntumi ayi obi a oye legal mining. Na owo concession ayi friend no akonta mining.
Yeah.
Na ombeka say chema wuntumi mining company no polutu insuo. Na insuo no a no mo ka so polutu no to say baby a wuntumi ye we na insuo na elore kwan na insuo no fi New Town na ebesen akọ circle insuo fi New Town no polutu dida insuo no betwam wo movement anim ha se ne du circle a na wuntumi na polutu so na ba na yesi wuntumi na polutu so ema ebe ma kwebunum etuomanisi ne so gono enne NDC ba ye
etipebulo so chema wuntumi ne polutu ni the gown chema wuntumi ne
biasa
ne gown right side
ende biasa ema mutuomanisi wuntumi so ema no kura nti omo ye so baby a wuntumi kura tu mine ne ho kra ye forest reserve njomo sha ase kan se omo ba ombe repeal sa airline ne makwan microphone tu agudie e forest reserve no eno ba yi omo so omo ye amendment civil society for na sha se da bi enya sa abortion na de man wo ka so ba wo be repeal ni nyina de afiri ho wan ka so be ye amendment enti koyi emra no efafiri ho na obi akoma ento ne yem na yenhwe de ibesi akọ gono enne NDC eba yin ye hunu se NDC party executives any empanifo eti adoa homa so a wo mu ne omo eko endra ye se forestry commission omo officer ba ko ye de sekan ye yini kotodwa afiri ho ewo ofin shelter belt ni mu ho baby ama make se baby oda no enye na obebi sa se eba ne sen me fa onko akire kakra bi beye November nim ena President Akufo-Addo ebe kan say John Mahama ne ma 2020 aka me ye lusu ni say me kan say me de me political presidency no to line so ma fight galamsey o fa mechi e ko mani area so e ko share bo say wo ba be ma mu atu enne galamsey na atie te say man for the pressure to me so say min declare state of emergency minye se enti brabonten na beka wo John Mahama ni wo policy on galamsey wo statement of galamsey no bra beka na Ghana fontie asante ye mo President Akufo-Addo na yebo wi a na response adwoma de ma no nso no na yabo na yese kenkan na yakenkan emenkrofat President Akufo-Addo ini on
same matter which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election in the mining districts of the country, the MPP did very badly, largely because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop galamsey would be reversed when he came to power, and that those who were already in jail for offenses, the galamsey offenses, all of them would be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the western region, all of them, including almost nearly even Takwa, was lost to the MPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he's saying that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against galamsey, that he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up, what do you stand for? We need to know. The candidate, the MPP presidential candidate, has gone on record as saying that as far as he's concerned, he is prepared to sign a pact that will take the galamsey issue out of our politics, to depoliticize it, to commit him and our party, all of us, agreeing that we would deal with this galamsey phenomenon on a non-partisan basis. We have yet to hear from the NDC presidential candidate. I'm asking him to also come out and support the idea of a political pact on galamsey.
See, where President Akufo-Addo before election, na okasa wie no, John Mahama responded. Asante me heard John Mahama response.
Akufo-Addo said I should come out clearly on galamsey. It looks like he doesn't live in this country, because I've commented on galamsey over and over again. The Ministry of Energy and Natural Resources gave political leaders the platform to outline their policy on small-scale mining. And for a whole hour, I outlined our policy. After that, there was questions and answers for 2 hours. We were there for 3 hours. So he should just tell his Flagstaff House media to get him the tape of what I said at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Recently, when I met the clergymen, the Christian community, a part of my speech and the questions and answers was again on galamsey and small-scale mining. And so, I mean, there's a lot that I've said. It is his responsibility. The people of Ghana elected him. He is currently the president of Ghana. And it is his responsibility to deal with galamsey now. I know that after 7 January 2025, when Ghanaians have voted for me, I will take that responsibility and we will sort out illegal mining. He also asked me to come out.
All right. Until where President John Mahama na say President Akufo-Addo and the war to fight galamsey. Na Ghana for to abman nso a ono ba be fight galamsey. Acho Ghana for to abama ya so in. Bosumi miensa ni. Galamsey kono aye worse. Odon enne yama just o ma say to the sense densu de hu ene hu densu a say the densu aya. In fact, a hard dream. So Ghana for bisa say President Mahama afedi e ba ne sen na interview and na meti ye kra ma mesia afem no eya Makofi Bua or say galamsey fight no enya for President Mahama ena enya for the lands ministry na mo Ghana fo nyina ekon na me say since when ena Makofi Bua unu say galamsey ekono eya Ghana fo nyina ekon enya Akufo-Addo kon enya mo na mo si Akufo-Addo ema Sam George call vetting ahomaso a odi call before the vetting committee call President Akufo-Addo names because of galamsey catch the Ghana phone and say President Akufo-Addo benefited from galamsey. In the case of the NDC, yenya NDC regional and constituency executives are omuni soldier for the police for about they pay galamsey fight home. Can we also say President Mahama or a beneficiary of illegal mining?
Of course.
Sometimes their own statement from the Ababantini said, "Yeah, of course, you know, President Mahama movie because Akufo-Addo what the Jubilee House, non call Kwayim, Nama de Beshenedia, said your mamma said Jubilee House one or two, and Tisanity. And to want to mean Cassa Akufo-Addo dear, now on movie, by your Mahama, the only movie. Obia or no say, what in the presidency bet to her, no Uncle Galamsey, no Obia or Simi Bar, Mamma Galamsey, Achimina, Majimo, and Mamma Kwaku Mojumano. Fana galamsey no nim hu bi makase galamsey no NDC for plan ma fa ne say first year yi de wo mo eja won mo party man nya galamsey no wayi ya no de obi anya no nya no nya de obenya so from 2026 ikono na fi ama ye temu aye din na ya seize na ya mo bi enye bi onu ho no na mo nya mo ho enti so first year ya ma by 2025 wi de galamsey no meto ho nyum sa wo mo nkoda ombeti blue water se green water se wan na mo di agro ni nyina krokro de John omo ama kwan so omo nyoma adwuma for the year na year no so afi omagya nti ma obi
I see you all right yeah
ma ayi bi ma Mr. Santi but of fato so
okay
e kada sigbe wo hu ade wa tro
o tro sen yande mi hu e
oh me da ma Mr. Santi
okay
I go weekend end was wa bre
weekend here me am hu ati
basi utiri kwa
okay But I been yes I know. Okay, wait. We saw the two in is okay. All right.
Eti can at the masibe classic no.
Okay.
Aha. And na only this and trophy could be tia and Akufo-Addo. That time I say chenchenia ye declare state of emergency. If our mining shall soldier for answer. Only the Akufo-Addo akompa was asking we hwe. Safi pressure call no say galamsey kwa fe na aya west. It won kasa. Do dey buy ni. Was it the Forestry Commission official sustained cutlass wounds? They not work on.
Yeah.
He has been referred to Kofa-Noche, but he's stable. Let us pray for his healing. This is the reason His Excellency John Dramani Mahama should declare a state of emergency. We cannot be allowing our hard-working officials to be at the mercy of these criminals. And I should be this way. Kwaku dipa. Akwana ututu police worker no. Was I fully back of my was say Forestry Commission's rapid response team has been attacked by illegal miners. One fighting for his life. We need a protest.
Okay. Now, if you need a protest, I say
one thing about
yes,
and the pana Charles as a Unisikano. Why NDC ni your minimum? My said, my the NDC ne frame. Over to your official.
Oh, NDC ni.
Oh, NDC ni. Opa, share. Oko Erastus asare holo man.
Yeah, Erastus asare.
Okuta pictures ni nyina. Was the Forestry Commission for ewura mu no. Obutwa pictures kaka wo say enkofo ejina holo mo. Bo mu wura mu no say yes, o makọ battlefield.
Sanya ni fami yiri mi yansa.
Enkofo bu nyina yan this for na obukuta atuo. Oba yankọhwe.
Akode mumunu.
Akode mumunu ma. And they had to flee for their lives.
Run for your life oh.
No be. Hey, NDC Sam George said na Akufo-Addo our political will now. Now what you back pe. Obetimi e de asopo galamsey with the whole Ghana. Mobile bosome miensa ni.
Munde.
Afa na galamsey to no e koso hwe level where do the binsi Ghana da.
Akufo-Addo time ye hu de kokoso ibio.
Level way.
Sir.
And brace
Akia soldier for Akia president for forestry officers. The binsi here.
Eti de koso nti Ghana for Yadi say
your GN so.
The GN so.
Ya ton color TV.
I got black and white.
Black and white. You say Jumadi bi Erekosu Kumase ene. The minority members of parliament omo Kumasi enclave no omo the Kumasi dialogue baso na Kumasi dialogue normal to din say assessing the 2025 budget implications for Kumasi na omo de ekoto no ma omo koye ho analysis and the way forward so ombeye wo Prempeh assembly hall wo Kumasi ne na ombe di say adwuma no so omo ya ade Penifo I work on my idea. Sometimes better say you go into some of these things, you know, then crowd me. There's your next okay. Inti na watch me aye. Inti yesre say penifo into anamo na nema so intimi enko yina anopay Pope for hope. And odiabo say ne Mama Vidash. Mama Vidash say anya Palace Town or say 4 p.m. any day from next week. 4 p.m. Yes, Tommy ho na o boabo na ho ahwe achi
sa hwan
Mama Vidash Pope for hope ne maame owo pub kesi bi pa wo anya efro Palace Town na we nyanye unu sotu
so nyanye sotu bi
na maame no oya no kwa megesi afa aseboko no kwako
sa
nti we die me ye tonkra wo ha se kwa megesi ba ho a ompamono
Jesse Kwaba
Kwa without saying
so my Jesse Kwaba no ohwe no a ye best stop ho Rambo style
ye ba we kan ne ma nyina
be kan ma nyina sade ye no
nti no Mama Vidash anopay ye chiao nti o say from next week any day after 4 p.m. ye momodiana ye stormy ho in a Grand Star na yetimi ababa ye so next week say Monday holiday, Tuesday holiday so any of the two no betimi stormy ho ye nkra because in person crop for better track movie into ono aka o see any day so say any day bia na wa prepare the train ye betimi you know the aba
adaro ma estenti
okay
so we jagbare won
okay yeah
so my yachi anope so my yachi anope e won credit mu
okay nti ye dana say
nti master nti ye so ye chia
nti yeah nti asante mesro aka kakra bi yenye na den akoya yi oso nkwa na yenye birthday no en free wo
ye wi
yenye birthday no free na fi
ye wi
unya de ma ya start me jana
nti asante na ye ma Debbie and ma Debbie birthday nti yen we say ma Debbie a happy birthday okay
ma Debbie
man for esmechi nti na ye ma Debbie birthday nti ma Debbie ye we shino happy birthday esrese nyankopon hia no or ye movement TV anyone to me radio lawyer listener any viewer
no temana
ne hoye tema ne hoye tema
no the hoye tema
enti we obi a ohwe
for Bobo house number nyina na asanka
that's better than be because ne ho ahomete a monti ase enti oye obi a ohwe from Abruchira or the aba enti no pay we happy birthday and na
nyamin shaw pa upenipa pa ya emma nkwatete ni ahoden
and na Pope for hope or say na say a birthday na your friend no a friend no Mama Angelina Toyi of Madina Atomic Junction into Pope for hope Nasini okay you are saying okay what hu na yirida and insu gina so pa the Pope for hope or see en fa happy birthday Emma Nase your friend no Mama Angelina Toyin ewo Madina Atomic Junction so on so we say no happy birthday and I former Western Endra former Western Regional Director Communication ma MPP Western North Regional Organizer. Okay, or Western North Regional Communication Director, or a former Western North Regional Organizer. Okay. And in the birthday, any one funny me din. I don't understand about the but me din team. Yeah, na why okay, friend of Samuel do edgy. Samuel do edgy inti ene. Ono so na woda tie we no happy birthday ntuni rasa moledu no pay happy birthday enko enfa emma asante me dasi so endra eye Mrs. Margaret Ofori
Saturday
endra
okay
endra ye Mrs. Margaret Ofori
all right
nti Mrs. Margaret Ofori ini ayi adata incoming MP where they are obeba akosu amenu ne maame nti ene eye Mrs. Margaret Ofori na woda na oye ayi mebe kan godon ne mbeko godon maame Mrs. Margaret Ofori godon maame na oyi nipa papa obia ye nipa na mu nipa ni bi ye nipa nti esa aya antimagi picture ya also mfa men nya na menye
ene ogro ho a ye bebo be 100 pictures na
ena menye nti ene ye nti on behalf of aye Loyo Ofori wo ho ene akosu menu ene ne mani nyina de busuafo nyina ye we se no happy birthday yes rese nyankopon hira no na oma no enkwa tenten na ayemuye a wo ede manipa nyina no oma ni ska bebre wo hu no wetimi aya do
oma ni business bebre
ha no wetimi aya do bebre na say da bia modum birthday antimagi ebrem aduane nti ne mo so me de na ama nti ne antimagi ne say enso ye bre aduane ye ne na aduane na mbeko
yo kakra ofiji num
asa wanya bi wo mu aduane amadi awi antimagi oboa aduane bi anim nti antimagi no pay happy birthday confirm nyankopon onhira pa na oma wa kuma so ade nyina emremu yenua ba ko wo Right FM Bright FM wo Kufudua osini kunu so na birthday friend Mr. Jewel Osei of Tobingo Pharmaceuticals Enkran nti we fi akosua asabia cropper of Bright FM I was Kufudua I'll see you wish no happy birthday and fa emanti Mr. Jewel Osei of Tobingo Pharmaceuticals and wo wawda that's it afi
Mr. Santi Martin and Martin birthday Martin cameraman movement television
oh na ma
birthday MC ahono she odi di juma enti Martin we dey movement any want to me family ni nyina Kumasi nkran
Martin
takrade tamale ni se wi osu nyina na ye kabum eni ama happy birthday yes se twira mpo nyankopon koso na we hira o afi
se ade so so yi ti hunu ni so a se so ye ona me cast out ya se ona
eye am said ayi kakraba no call service na venu okem am say
le godon na se be de obeyi e to o ka so na o ka say na no woko
ye nko ade bia
that's it all right titi
am ye tra so Porsche akpene zoku Porsche akpene
kwame just na de ba
zoku oya djuma wa Ridge Hospital
okay
ne eye birthday
okay
and the Porsche ye ma happy birthday the chatro Dr. Kwame Adumtawia our Confanochi Teaching Hospital e dey akwana mo twan sika onkutu dwena koto no ho no ye djuma bantma presby e no ko sorry wonana anti Irene say yemfa afidie we so na ye ma happy birthday to Dr. Kwame Adumtawia of Confanochi Teaching Hospital Kumasi ye ma happy birthday.
Okay, asante. So finally, John Bat Ado, NPP, NPP secretary. How ye branch and I say Ohio, branch and a chapter.
Branch.
How ye branch chapter and the Yekese. Okay, so John Bat Ado, NPP branch secretary. Na ene the birthday or say friend Esther. Until ne birthday in to see and can't say odono pa na nyame inhira no na omana kuma so de nyina mramti Esther anopay happy birthday enko enfama nyame inhira papa na oma kuma so de nyina emram so yedama se anopay mo atimi je maba na mo aye yi na afi yako godon the issue about appointment withdrawals reappointment ewo domahama memu mu no onyini se eyadu
Edru level
be eba eya unacceptable
Edru boiling point
it has reached
okay so John Bat I say Ndra and any birthday so any belated Happy birthday. Okay. Into appointment, reassignment. Now to me I'm more be appointment. And now obey take you office no. They are reassign.
I want you brigadier general no dear no. Say no common man about be chief of staff. E wo sujemu. Na Kwaku President Mahama wonye careful kakra. E wo suja for appointment na wo man. Kwaku and no betenya brigadier general for bear miensa. Omu nyina post ne brigadier general but senior woman.
Bako kunya eja.
Obinya ne die 8 months.
Obi yes 1 star. Emu yes so more 1 star.
The brigadier general omu nyina star ye.
Omu nyina star ye.
But ya ne ye wo bosom ya do de ma.
Major general for ne
January we so nya de March.
Ye senior chen. Ediwei die ne the way junior crowd brigadier general mu no. One ya babe the chief of staff. It yes. It we ne sa no a na the senior following is obi na kofi because obi ntimi hu no en salute no embra na e wo horo no it is wo fa the sala is obi na kofi in fact ofa no condemnation aba at o ma be ye CDS ndo mo wo the nim chain de but ono ne de ne issue whereby ye bi mu say now Jobhama wants to correct his reckless mistake now committee eluntina why na free hall say no was hard what dey call customs it means what they call customs see the team say soldier for kakra bi an komo pedifo komo be kofie no now they have to stay
okay
and now Kwaku omo kofie nso a say aka 6 years a e wo say e bu kali nyina ne tuama wo mo omo kofie and me means the same soldier adwuma nya nkwara adwuma experience long service o ma ye akọ training akọ hin fa banyina no ye momu nyina akotena fi just because say obi eye o political ayinti no momu nyina akotena fi ana ye denye careful kakra enti what de kwa ha obi a wa appoint this wa deputy ECG managing director and then when answer ya sign no enye first time baby break is aban no when you prepared
remis
what reset in die what the man or the moment you quit
oh don't drama
see emfata e kire John Mahama book a wo troye my first coup d'etat
also no decisive
was say me ya sade ha no pa ne say what bicycle so wo twi
na do free so
na at free
na break ni nka
ensuo wa ha na eja enso ni benkum e de ja e hye woni fa ontime nwini hu bebi kwa won koto indecisiveness de kwa wo se ade ha no pa ene ye no abranti bi no e baba Westland as woni ho biem wo se ko no wo ba fie na wo be ka se wo didi obi atem ana wo wi obi sika he obi anyini na emum bebi wo tie Westland so wo tie no na wo ka chen wo be ka tie fiefo se wanyim obi wo Sri Lanka kra fiefo
no majadi
because ne ma pedie
agoya correct
ni sa what ye oh eti John Mahama de woni indecision de Kwaku omo chentafo she man ni yi ko de ko parliament yi nye lo ka so de ko de ko don na wo da she wan ka so ba fresh just we menti
after so be
je odi be no a
so se no twam
anya fresh just
minim say after say o mudi we ba bontin no the word free no e so me free so
yes
because anya free bio won't you make us free SHS na mom parents na ntua boarding and feeding fee anya free bio enti onya de eba na be yamra wi a eno an the word free no na twam Ghana for you ka tu for na montie
the last week ani ye ka say galamsey for me 2 groups NDC 4 groups me no a ekobosi ani obi asase ni video ni be ma maye Kwaku nipa bi nsa
serious
ye twitwa o magu abonten te se anantwie aden NDC
so ala maka se on se e 1 year na dia ma wo mo enti obi a yire ne ho so obi nya ne de enti wu kwase obi kwanya obi yu afiri enti sa amade na kwaye 1 year na dia ma wo Honorable Clement ni Lamte Wilkinson ano pe be bia obi a no ye ma wache
na idina lamta na lamte okay
lamte
all right asante bekwa ko frank
na obi say
Mr. Why you need to now
I say please you need to clarify the point you are making about the military officers properly. Rollins became the head of state and all the senior officers including Brigadier General Nunu were saluting him. Enya sanitary. head of state.
Head of state. So commander in chief.
Yes, Obia one military ni no. Commander in chief. And civilian be go pa obey commander.
Ghana ye so onya be president pa. Una ya mi fu nyina penny. Asante mpacho hwewa yi ni so na me birthday ba ko ekebu na yenyiwi na yenko. Na ayi and there sa homete adua. Ora Philip Chumi yeboa anopa good morning. O message no me nsaka. Na metwam wo ho ntiti na. Mentimi amfa ho asem ama no na oka about MPP mpanifo say edu ba bia so mo use dialogue no mo de ye niam ne bintam Asante Pacho fa birthday ni bra na yenko na ye baafo kum siriko ayrakwa
kumankum ana
enye kumankum ese hukum na inkum efe no baafo kum siriko ayrakwa oni ekugwa abontidom hene na osanso ohene wo achim obobofude nsua eno wo na nkese side ho ase hoye me division I think hoye achim abu akwa nifa na ho baabi nti osanso ye ohene wo na oye ekugwa abontidom hene ene eye na woda nti ye wish no happy birthday na ya sere nyankopon inshano efena baafo kum sereko ayrakwa nti anope ya wish no happy birthday nyankopon inshano pa ermasi bebre so yankofa Exodus 4 encraft ana okay yiwe ni we are near the Exodus natural
I will say for yamfa judge encraft kakra
emenya na no anya no
oh I see
nti menya wagin say wo vote bi oba
egu ba bi a okopi
ya odia asif say wo na wo hwe obi a organ ha debi the elections are judged based on events towards the elections and after. But before, no, so no, but we use historical analysis, no, to project into the future.
Petroleum and Construction Limited.
Okay.
Yenchiana papa. That question made them call. Or iho go down area mo Westland ho. Westland ho nyina landlords nyina na yo chairman.
Oh.
Into what hold bia no. Oshana na. Yeah.
Your friend say.
Na friend na no paragraph.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Atwesin chidom hene. Every side ho. Na no pay pia.
And man now level natural capsules ebremo level natural capsules
ti yebemo mabaso na yahye mun kran no makoso ayedwuma na bo
all right enti yaso ye da ase se anope kra be kan ho na oni enso ebedi dwuma aja ye ko abato so no na ubia break the 8 MPP ni bia wa rehemu se enkunimdi ereba wo ye what depart nani makọ oko 2 elections meboa 2016 that time near the general secretary no can organizer no ma additional responsibility and some outside the party name echo 2020 so a margin of almost 1 million votes and then a margin of about 500,000 votes and you co win so outcome nearby no a shocky one
I think sad discussion in there. I mean, this is the first time I'm all yes, our discussion has been said by various people after the elections. And election be fresh elections. Won't to far within to so this I so and in way now so a sonte
I see.
There's nothing like vote be the hot intimidate cocktosso and I'm a cotesso. Oh, election. Answer never to about say na ballot box 0.
Yes.
There's nothing in it.
Bibianim.
Did you obenya na no anya no?
Oh I see.
Nti men ya wagin say who vote to be oba.
Egu ba bi a okopi.
Ya odia asif say who na wo hwe obi a organ ha. Debi. The elections are judged based on events towards the elections and after. But before no so no but we use historical analysis no to project into the future.
Okay.
And for me no it's rather unfortunate because new patriotic party now your co-election now Osha parliamentar the percentage of is 32%.
Wow.
Which is abysmal. Osha percentage so in for presidential and there and only 49.9% grow when we need one I know the other mean fancy than cancer but because at the end of the only 49.9% no being 50.1 votes keka we win 49 and position the be parliamentary you know how you can be effective in parliament in order to ensure say the necessary checks and control no to me anya abain so unfortunately you know we have about just 32% and no very very bizarre and I believe say going forward you know there are a lot of things that are done immediately you know make I 2020 elections and I must say I don't know why you place so much confidence and as if say review committee that's the impression that I get. As a review committee, stand still. Review committee in a year train or say. Review committee in a train or amendment. Review committee in a say there be that is why we've generated so much tension. Emma to the extent say CC Accra go for Accra projected the review committee in Beka about one candidate or the other. I mean can't insist say so when it does say review committee in a but no na ye kan ye be who recommendation there bibia ye kan po ma wonte
sir okay
that is how it is done to some why every year some more assess some performance
yes
some more strategy workshop we a radio station
yes
they are mo try radio ha announce so ye share afina ye run your station no you who say your weakness in you who say your strengths in when I threats when I your opportunities and the year be and safia be the be and say your weakness anyway Joy FM Kingdom FM or Man FM Peace FM na major competitors omu BTM by 20%, 10%, 5% in yema dentia yen to MBT omo say your workers no e bi kodi sika your workers no bi twi no mo nte papa your manager kra sika also the background farm mantem is that what you do?
No.
So why do you expect say New Patriotic Party just as any other organization every elections now you review your activities of course no you na you dey abeto dwa na obiara including our competitors who say saying they see a weakness city saying they see a strength city and to going forward you know say is that how it is done?
Yeah.
And you funny yes idea no. And since 92 I share party I see. Yeah, stolen verdicts. Immediately after 1992.
Yeah.
1996 yeah bought verdicts. 2008 and also yeah a review of our elections. 2012 yeah Dr. Herman's committee. 2020 yeah also from our committee.
Yeah.
Why no who are committees?
Yeah, I think committee no you be popular kakra compared to this one yourself man for the
because I know they burn out here. They are popular by stolen verdict.
Okay, I know the.
They are popular by a stolen verdict. And in that committee, you know, and the report, you know, there are things but just as the Ebeba way. And no, operational things in here constitutional amendments.
Okay.
And no parts, you know, at the Bayejuma. There are things administrative. For instance, one of the recommendations some of my committees. One of the recommendations the buy and say, elections your polling station elections no. You be we zoom me posi a to aba. You be your album no. Aye electoral area coordinators elections. Aye constituency elections. Ebedu wa ye compile album no. Ebedu headquarters na asesa. Ebedu region na asesa. To the extent in some instances no, one constituency na albums be se me no. Mensa.
Ne de ntokwa.
Me kai friend is saying Bantam is it Bantama baby Nyako one doctor Nyako Kwadaso constituency albums to the also satisfied by the constituency by the region album na you know two separate ones yajatum now bisa the regional party is there muna mo certify one so na certify we constituency chairman ono na satisfy we ono also satisfy we. So one of the major recommendations of Osafumafu's report is that you digitize your elections no, particularly in terms of police station electoral area in Tubasha 2022 the year polling station elections ni we no, we sent something out form be a friend election form, results form, our chairman, secretary, organizer, youth organizer, women organizer,
to all polling stations.
To all polling stations. There two about we say panel, almost pictures you winning here that also now your system now you want internally no, you won't be try no send a brain or headquarters.
So that at least headquarters will have data.
At headquarters no. For the first time in the history of this party, you two abaye wo polling station, no? You know results of the elections at the headquarters, and no they compile album no at the headquarters. You two electoral area coordinators abani we no, you digitize no immediately. At the Kokan, near two constituency, you the can you two region, you the can and not in a to parliamentary ni presidential no. Yeah, problems
because not data no.
Because data no. What the new administration did was to audit and validate the data. So they sent it back to the constituency to look at something like that. Just as were all elections no. A year's vision. It will say parliamentary primaries, presidential no, problem. It is because of the
And sir, at the end of the year, recommendation from
Osafumafu's committee.
But man, be can't be as Osafumafu committee.
The committee reports the bar. For recommendation, you can say what we do.
But I report a bar, you know. You're the marginal secretary.
Yeah, the marginal secretary.
Now, all the Kohin.
Sir, you're the Mawa. Now, you share, but you're the record national executive, national council.
Okay.
On the report. Hey, who am I the baby? What be that? Muyamu strategy workshop. Waha. Now we are now strategy. Muchama workers in our.
There be.
Exactly so. Yamma be you. Nakiamo be anka stolen verdict and leaky dada. Bought verdict and leaky dada. Dr. Hayman's committee. What will be that?
There be.
Yanyanesa. It has never been done. Now are we the only political party in this world? Even in Ghana, NDC, almost a committee. Almost review almost elections.
The popular one question.
Should the report to cry leaky? I was saying, no, but how are you going to how can you imagine say? Why are internal assessments of what happened and recommendation that why you know and when I would also they win elections that odia kotuja.
But General, why do you think say Ababe say as a party in Aba stands to be a trainer or a quick committee in the bands and as a party then moving on? I don't know if this time
I think it is the impression that was created.
Before the committee
was formed, as if it is the alpha and omega of whatever happened. That thinking must be of the minds of the people and of our people.
Okay.
So
now,
you know, trying. And until no, there can't be a say committee report in the to Jana say. Only call for Kasa, only constituency for Kasa. Parliamentarians be count some. Even in this report, parliamentary leadership, and so constitute a committee to give them a report of what happened.
Okay, parliamentary leadership. Almost so a committee.
Yes.
Okay, and I want the report.
On the report, about Safomafo, it's been quoted here verbatim. Council of Elders, Council of Elders.
Sabrina secreted them down.
There be not we were a friend is saying the Owo CCR also Ajimai.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, after 2020.
After 2020.
Okay, all right.
Omo reports enuni omo ede ebemaye. Omo be church onyema bebre. Imagine say you were abem. Now you call elections. NDC for at the Soboa boy. Galamsey. Let's go. 95.9. Now Yankasa. We defended these things when we were going for the elections.
Yeah.
Say president, Yahubi, Abino, Yahubi. Now ya reports by ya. Ya be confirm say. They na NDC for no air canon. Yankasa ya jatum say ni nyina no kre. Na no na course ya yentume nya de nya na. O hwa anga 2024 election na be winning.
Debi.
Because no one kasa what confirm to the ordinary person, to the NDC. Now, Sanyama, Yakika,
so at the NDC, be honest, of course, send ya.
Send NPP for report. Sa pepe. Where you see a constituency for constituency, sometimes you lose here. Constituency executives, no, I can't imagine. Win the buy. Chairman, you discuss Breno, one fan call, pulling agent where you say, one you see. There's a constituency behind me using as an example. You see, almost say, almost parliamentary candidate, no, now or your MP, no, or you're very arrogant. Ahumaso pa. Na region 4 ba how come be program wo constituency ho. Na parliamentary candidate no wo constituency ho. Wamba program no.
Hey.
No ati ono ane foundation. The foundation for no ni omo dili na we jai police station executive and constituency for no. Bibi obenya bia no ondo nko for unka ho a ye UFM. And that sika ye de brain for D-Day no. Ye go sika ni di.
Ewo
report no. Sika na ye de man no. Instead so de ma polling station for e de aye adwuma no. Wan fa mo man fa nye adwuma. O de ne man foundation for. The imagine says our report e be to dwa. Ni ehu say, "Hey, akwa we say no ye." Unfortunately for it, no, he was our same candidate at the court
2020 election.
2024 election. Into Hanka then ever. You understand? There's a lot of good reasons.
Because you're okay, committee, you move appear before the committee.
Imagine say what appear before this committee. What will bonk for now reports in a buyer. Dawuro a buyer no or see when the year way. What have you done? It's a sir. And until that Kumasi dear no Ashanti region dear no. Two things. Maybe some simple question. Now comfort me say the lecturer be dano or not to hold now yeah okay can. And then na me 2020 no yeah the report about my implementing. In fact, we went to have a report. Marco. Those ones are they require constitutional amendment, no. A prayer and sakaya, and let me tell you, see, in your party, or my chepa, but they've not been part of the running of the party. Now, decisions are taking also, no, they don't know the thinking behind the decisions are taking. She answer Abeka say, oh yeah, National Annual Delegates Conference. There are two things I also consider.
Okay.
One, Constitution say anytime I be Annual Delegates Conference be 3 months before the conference we announce. I was say within 2 months, you know, every member of the party or entity or organ be a proposal for amendment be or debate party name. Now a month before, no, General Secretary no compile me by crime think I'm they compile 2021.
Okay.
Now also the constituencies ne regions no. That is about national conference so be any discussions here be 3 months before that conference.
General, 3 months before elections. Now, my message be also is he said me read or say JB should clarify that it was the 2020 parliamentary primaries. It wasn't. I wasn't the MP then. The MP was SK Newman. I was an aspirant. There was only one album in 2022, which was used for the parliamentary for the 2024 primaries. I think the way Professor Nyako.
Oh, na say that no mind. I just use an example of a constituency. I had a hard time towards 2020 elections, resolving and your friend is saying Ablekuma West.
Okay.
2016 he had the 2 albums there too. 2020 he had the 2 albums there too. But this time, because and he says what he said, and it is true, because it was not possible, say, towards 2024, no, you bring your 2 albums. Because your 2 about police station, you digitize
system, no
system.
Now, 2022 album back,
and you are not going to get the experience that we had before. Until now. This time, no NC.
Professor Nyako, good morning.
That is the clarification. Okay. Yeah. And I was on what?
Now where do? Hey, here's some music. Now you can Paul. But annual delegation. Now, cause before say conference.
2 things.
Yeah.
One require say your announcement. I will say take it 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, one other constitutional provision ekase. Answer na obeye regional annual delegates conference. I will say a year 2 weeks after the last constituency annual delegates conference.
2 weeks
after the last constituency annual delegates conference. Not just also your constituency annual delegates conference in Answer na national annual delegates conference, no. I will say 2 weeks after the last regional annual delegates conference.
Okay.
In planning for an annual delegates conference, no, you must take these 2 timings into consideration.
So the first one has to do with 3 months.
3 months
and
to satisfy the amendment.
The 2 weeks.
The 2 weeks of the constituency.
2 weeks
of the region. So, and so why? One to me, I share the sa ubeti. So for the first time in our party, young elections, no, in 2021, in order to make sure, say, these recommendations are there, but some of them that affect the party, some of them that require constitutional, constituency conferences. In all constituencies, those who want to criticize me if it is about your friend is saying because of Obi person contest say election anymore, they should know. Say me with the work. Oh no, almost can say general say we need to allowance keke ne mama me. Bi tua me ka we fa. Because it's your car, your salary. Your rent allowance, no, Nobody, we didn't, because I didn't voluntary work here. Imagine, say, constitution, and that is why I went ahead to make sure, say, all constituency secretaries, all regional secretaries, the constitution, say, I will say it to me, a pesika kakramon, to say the Chiomoka.
Yeah.
But yet to me, Chiomoka, Sikara, in here, one should yen sooner decide to ebem at the officers level. Ordinary person, Koye Jumama party, no. Which Anaka. It is just allowance, any edema. And for the first time, we're able to initiate a mover. Every constituency officer be a man allowance kakra. Every regional officer be a man allowance. As a national officers, no, they'll be in Jamaica. If they only knew what they are talking about, they should keep quiet and listen. They can't be. And until for the first time, no, all constituencies in this country, constituency elections. Constituency annual delegates conference.
Yes.
Regional annual delegate conferences. It has never happened in our party before.
Sabi wo Eastern region. I say Eastern region any day or bedtime hotel.
It has never happened in a. You guy you know more on the amateur no. It's a man called Fortune say now to keke. Never. It has never happened in our party before. So, apart from election years, they said 2024, 2025, and now 2026, you better national. What's the constituency elections near annual delegates conference? In all our history, apart from say year to abano, yes, I did yes,
constitution also says every year be ammonia conference.
Annual delegates conference, regional annual delegates conference,
I didn't
because you see, what now share constitution is here
because what I say, so one is a election year.
My from Brussels. So at that conferences, no, there are basic things that are done.
Okay.
The Constituent Secretary gives his report of what the situation of the party. Treasurer Abemani report, Chairman Kasa. Answer your own question say constituencies remember resolutions as to Niema Home. Now before then, Okwe report about Yan Kasa National. Tell me that's a report. Report of National Officers Thank You Tour, Phase 1. Friday, March 19th to Thursday, March 25th, 2021. Okay. This was done before Michael Kwe report, no, ever.
We now a national tour, no, national executive.
Yeah, national executive, you share regional executive, you share constituency executives, you invite stakeholders, council of elders.
No, and son of Kwe report.
Kwe report, no, cost no.
I suffer for report.
Suffer for report, no, cost no. Yes, I call tour.
And I'm
yes, you're more domasi for being able to win because for the first time, the MPP was the only party in the world that during COVID time, you call elections in government to be winning. All other parties lost the elections. And now your parliamentary way so say in Kenya, the excellent management of COVID by our government will have lost the 2020 elections. I'm telling you, will have lost it. So Kenya excellent management of COVID. Because it was one of the most difficult elections we've gone through. Parliamentary primaries into yet because of COVID.
Yeah.
So you must ensure social distance. Then we're in lockdown and all that. Even elections cry and thought.
And then no
electoral area.
Yeah,
so people have all of a sudden forgotten these things.
But then going back to the constituency conferences now, after the region, some year national
after the regional annual delegates conference, no, national annual delegates conference. By then, no, now you proposals are a fee various constituencies, individuals, and so I should be the call. in some all of them were part of the proposal for amendment for that conference.
Okay. For the national conference.
For the national conference. Unfortunately for us, national conference no are conclusive on the proposals they buy. And until the conference decided, say, African Marking was part of the conference, Godfrey Odame and all that. No, committee, no, first our proposals, no, revise proposals, no. Now, any other conference, after that, no, now already aba for approval. Today's all card bearing members should vote and all these things are going on. Maybe I think next time the man watch him. And they are public documents in between the mouth because your chairman constituencies. You understand?
Yeah.
In the 2021, no, December, no, yes, our conference, no. Proposals now go through, no. They will say January, the term of office of polling station for constituency for was coming to an end. They started polling station elections. Electoral area, constituency, region, and national. National contest election, I lost. My country. Since then, no, national annual delegates conference.
Okay.
In 2023, 2022, no. And on the elections, naturally, you can't go there and be doing constitutional amendments on that day of elections.
Okay.
2023, 2024, and they say, "Into me and I'm a TFI, that other party, na party, no, me also me running party, even my cotton if you crowd,
but be blame for this.
Yeah, there's this lecture, be a knock. Ashanti region we
now also why then
also me na also can be implementing some recommendations
because that conference in the so and recommendations no antimi omantimi anyanto because our conference so me could because the issue about who should be the leader of the party, whether MPP or Benmua, the president should be the leader of the party and all that came up.
It's at the conference.
Conference.
But it was not decided.
It was not decided. It was referred to the
Afenyo committee. And a party. The next time,
conference. So basically, the conference, something like for considering proposals for amendment.
Exactly. So Sansona Michael Quay committee bar.
And also the recommendations.
Some of the recommendations that are operational and administrative, party okay.
But
those ones require constitutional amendment this is a annual delegates conference. They are jatum and I say yanja una general secretary
I see.
You understand? Right. People should understand. And for me, my only challenge with the Ashanti region way, I haven't even discussed the details of what
of the report.
Because me from my training, there's no way I'll decide discussion about me discussing that. I will not.
The
only thing I said is that say adene leaky dia na eliki and kanwasa. Say committee ni wie na nkompe say omo chechirim say de omo chechirim dia. I say nkomo publish it.
Okay,
officially.
Okay.
Now go chechirim.
Okay. But maybe don't you think say ombe chechirim because of the propaganda na air cost for impugning ill motives into name by it now those who did the report to come and defend some of those things.
First of all, the management of the report now because your report you now so bet chama constituency it's never done. Yet when you to say Magokwe report we are say your chama constituencies
but generally ebia wo breso no and na nimdiaba but ebia and to say I'm scared say Professor Quay committee in report no will also leak.
Now to check masa 2 a crowd two nipa mienu in politics na a crowd so what to check reports now to 276 constituencies to 16 regions to party leaders I didn't go on to change wie na leaky more so where it is on soft. And yes, wait, paper other way. Say leaky, me the more bin the leaky. I mean, leaky because hard copy. Baby, you are my sense. Yes, I could be not. Radio say, yes, John Boy do cry a leaky report.
There are so much on this.
You see, sometimes it is important, and particularly, Omuka would to me, Kumasi.
Okay.
And nobody was responding. They were just good because they were exhibiting their lack of understanding of how the part. It doesn't matter. You can be a professor. Sure, let me tell you. You can be a professor. You can be emeritus. Be about the running of Wuntumi station. Wuntumi can run it better than you are. Because your home professor is the IT company. They are more running it down. You understand? It doesn't matter.
Because me feel say the next primaries no and be easier sanka Dr. China no etimi hwema registration of party members no so last year ewie ya anka party no betimi use sa register no e dey ato about the next primaries because the difficulty is that and now can so obey registration obi adwebe so dey beto aba the problem Miss Margin na bia na ntie bia na lecture no susu no wo ono so wo che na adwen say o feel say nanka at the time no na election bia nse da ni ho because that time am ye 2021 dey na election na eba no wo akiri kakra nti anka mutimi hwe implement
na the implementing recommendation I go to the root of amending the constitution those ones that are operational we implemented some of them
but the constitutional ones no
the constitution you can't.
But my team for say a dear Kasanka because I was part of the EC regional team. A recommendation me any review me committee ni review could do upon Kromaho any Abrim constituency. And I the command region here any the so national nina by Moso we never so a dear by intia national conference no entimi amend the constitution.
Yeah. Once a time no so December year no na you need to say about 12 January econo. And even at the conference no go for came with their own motives. And I didn't hear no cry. Go for ATM. You did it. And you have almost 6,000 people there. It is sometimes when you're careful, one share unya proper discussion. It's even in looking at our amendment procedure, I will say a share, say procedure ben considering the fact say nipa 6,000 annual delegates conference. Are you going to have proper deliberation on each of the proposal so into what the previous committee in here I feel call conference for them no, they will only come and report say after the extensive discussion now yes we are say any mujituma na munjintum
okay so all right
a very important event you take it into consideration one shot the
my last question on that say based on knowledge, any experience I want, or recommendations for the current executive, no, in terms of how to handle, because now we are committee no as a baby, so we are for say system or host is see and the enye until say change it before the next internal primaries and the general election. It will be a transfer change. So, what recommendation to the executives as to how to go about this whole a process and a saying?
It's unfortunate say registration system no and to me so no because we did almost everything to the extent say a call national council say kwai na implement no see enjoy na polling station elections because we be in the nick of the elections now a big gidi one sha enko ye nti ge wi anu a na ya sha se ne aye abra election bien or na I smooth. It's unfortunate say still no yet to me because when you credible registration of members register I want integrity we practicing for a very long time now here in the nick of elections one
Onsima edu mienu na ebre adu se ene mpanifo sinkonwa na yedi enkomo wa wutie wufie ye ma won so akwanya obekọ Facebook ne so obekọ YouTube Movement TV on Facebook, Movement TV on YouTube aben peche promo no so no ye wie anopei the 1,000 cedis ato se obi a obetwa na obedi no na ye di amount we pay crying udi ya na ato mumumu nya fe na woni obi fa ID card bra fa sibra da bi we untu kwan otu fie na atom na odi akwa check o hafa imu bi akọ weekend akọ di sika ba mu odin ko weekend no ko du sika ba na fe dumande ya edumande ya na mafo ayeshe it is *256*4# no for number 2 ye wuntumi radio Movement TV Accra. Number 3 number of tickets ba ko 5 Ghana cedis na do momo pin account na wawi adanta kumi ewo hasi kumi machi
onia we dey bejoso
na bia boko dey
nyame adom
ere nyankopon ase
position enye easy but
okay
the ebe see ya ebe
ye dey see ewu mu na mabeto yen position dey ewu mu deda
ase me nu na ewu mu dada
okay dey eti ye position dey ye tum nti mo maba na maba ye mama kwa aba
mo mama kwa aba
na ne ma ko say
onia nyame adom ne ma ko ye na ase nkrofo ne beje akonya no apepre nti omu hu de omu ye ade ne de onima ompre o ade na adwuma no onima ompre omu nimu nti gidi yemfa gidi embu oman no sa propaganda ne niema na oye opposition no oba ne de akonya ne mawa enye dede enye accusation chiromanfo no du betima ye chiromanfo no de wo ye enya afi na abeye propaganda we ya yese na we ko yese ni nyina esu atwa sa time for politics no esu atwa tonia we de be chia wa chia we tiefo nyina na madawase wa akonya de ma me say ena no pa me ne ubetwetwe nkomo.
All right, me da say yera Philip chum ye bo ha bat minyi kan ma chemo opoku akwa chema. Good morning, but your microphone ni.
Morning.
Na ho ye de
nyame adomo na mo pai bo ye nyina ho ye
ere nyankopon ase asante mesremu mo hwe nia oye yin mami
anopai de nchia kese e ma chairman Robert Osebonsu do me kwa benya overlord
okay
of MPP nchia kese e de ma
do me kwa benya mo nya overlord ebi na obi ko yi chairman huntimi ko ka se oye ayi asante governor e ho asem bibiri ma ekoye duabo ni ade
oye constituency chairman do me kwa benya constituency
minim
ono yo overlord
minim pa zenipa enipa be so ye boni a chairman wuntumi so ye MPP the king of the MPP Ashanti region
say obi na no si boni na o te kokko so
ana make it we chairman chairman poku chia ne overlord na frame wo ahimfie ai enkofa hey kanu tum me hu ba bia okọ
Robert Osebon
ora Philip tum ye bu amati
na o man penin dada anado dan kwa kufa
the ex-overlord of Ghana.
I will be the key. Ona work in Japan. I will be a channel. Okay. I'm for name almost saying na nyamida sukra no. We chair honorable Kennedy apopre Japan and anapre.
I see.
Any party penifo na new job no force me chair chair MP I say any party penifo na.
Okay. Ede nyankopon ase. Ebusu no pay penifo na eni omo edi djuma ene na nkomo bebre akoso ifi parliament bebre aba Mahama appointment, withdrawals, reappointment, and all that. And also so Edda Eponso. Galamsey and some and also so I be because on my promise say Obabe ko galamsey. If I some George cried or catcher say Akufo-Addo betimi de 1 week pe as topic galamsey. And today again na yi hu. Any ho ensem bebria eba. Kumi appointment and reappointment and withdrawals.
Yeah. Me the bibe saka ho different so unya me can say on say o ma introduction no me can asem me say you do aban ma the propaganda cannot save you o aban ma sa to be koka na o position na o ye no o betimai intina ye ko parliament cry ye say the minority will have their say, but the majority will always have their way. Yanti sa nima way of politics asia ye beboka opetu mi no okay kan sembi said your humbe ya akono said your nkufu beti o na wonya tumi ni wia okasa eno ni ye e say ye different intina mpinifo kase aboa no so ifidie ne china dero ni sunku as ifidie no su jana say ifidie na chi no we hu say ifidie na chi no na enye easy no mu fi say eye kasa no mu fi say amamuo no eye kasa enye kasa ntuti be bi na say ade na MPP fo nkasa ne yi a edwuma ne dawani ma uye ko ma ye de ye ntimi nya adwuma na bra wo kasa nti omu niema na omu ye no ana afofun omu ana ene omu de apre to the extent say they don't even know who they want to appoint here or appoint there no omu party for na ni omu preso deru we de anye Ghana for omu party for you see a cost select GRA boss no more party for say hey I hear ha we will not 700 people you see a cost select deputy YE boss no more to bear 1,000 in a YE office yeah preso I hear ha one amount when you do politics with the governance the reality will expose you and then they want to create a culture of silence. The rock can be business ya metu wa how utifie na gbegbegbegbegbegbe ni atwitwi tuo wo so ase de wakoku nipa ni eredi ufie ni what is going on nanu yet one year see yakọ kenofori atafie yakọ ready ho o ma ye hu se abrante bi japa twituo ana mi hu tuo na mi se adan amman bi wo wa omukọ wo na se ekun bi ikoso wo ho omukọ ye enimguase omo nya hwe ya o sa ya si ya fa osofu kusi buati and also
I think say nenya no kre yeah ya sa wo sa ya se nansi achi okatechi efrifa yeah
for question be na ko busa no tam okatechi onu a wadu atum so ye MPP ni no tam na okana na ado asem no ti se na ado ko chi no ana ye ba ba mu no the road ti se na ado aban no echi media person bi da Dero, una ye media person. Yachi media person be that.
Oh, I think amuchi Crawford
for freedom of speech.
No, and yet freedom of speech. You see, to come and justify allegations somewhere. Amudia based on allegation. But akoye sa akwebina na fuste ban no wo SYZ no. Anupo kan anupo aso koji crab by. Okoji okoye bibi. Mere finia oye na korabo bi ansan enso no so oye ya bi aso korabo bi ansan so kasa ne na or allegation be about Rebecca Akufo-Addo ene nsase bi ho asem na no so police for koche ni say omeyi na no ba ne de anko say court but me hu ba bi ekosi ye
but with this one due process to work
yeah but with this one no ne man ye asefem ni say yes wa ka say national security for be involved in galamsey. And it's also person pan meboa see enkoche no sa we na abronye na no betina ha can you imagine obey allegation no police for BNI for NIB for true letter e di invite no and okọ homo okoyi odeni okoyi ano no yi nti so ohia katachi a you can invite him. You can invite because him. Because on Ghana mraso. So you invite him.
You invite him.
No, Babich can you so come.
What you say? Yeah, why I see no say give to your wife you abroche by ya fan. Yeah, why na say ya biesi kra who kra ne say ya call former governor fee. Anderson.
In fact, I used to so more Pekin no airport, sir, former signal bureau. Director and so.
And also sir, ya Pekin no airport. Na nipa no odwane akohin nipa no ora oman nim no ana wo odwane akohin nkofo ka se MPP fo be dwane ne MPP fo aye den no mu dwane imra wo kromu ha wo na nsenya yeto ho yesi akọ former governor fie na wako obi fie na wako ready hompo na se wo kochi no investigate ya yesi the cameras na sika da the fie etima yira mo ba ye mo ko ye neska na yira ne why jewelry ayira the extent to niema documents cry yira no they are now uncovering more what is going on in this country dero eden na ekoso oma mo ni ana hwe me ne madam fo sofo bi ekasa e I think 3 days before say omuko Addison fie ana o ka che me say osondaye bi na membo miami nuamo MPP for koko no monda omonso na wo hu say NDC for betwa sa raid o wa na gidigidi Rambo style no am ka che say oh osofo ade we de omo ye ya omo call kenovoriata so aye Ghana for kasa ho no omo jayo ana ka che say Debbie what he saw he was specific na omo ya ko ready obi fi ama etuotutuo abem into okay with the as human as I am man fani serious me wo ho ami who sa new say ye ready governor if you na me fresh of no ka jam say we should watch the space o man no the ye ane ye hwehwe o man no the ye ane ye hwehwe this should serve as a caution to me na ye di ama no e was expiring date na do be ye ni no say nyamiadum social media any technology nti we will never forget Dero I'm telling you social media the same measure this one about vindication and I'm being vindictive the otre no sa asana utwato no o wana e betwa ma wo and I'm saying it without fear or favor. It is who boom so ya banya. Learn to treat the people well. So boom so ya banya. Mema to me kakra ya diama we expiring date nti. No attempt to na wo ye do ope. Dia yakra wum, dia ya wum ne say. You see and over 50,000 people. 50,000 people. Ya troll time omo say omo nya den. Omo nko fie. Na dero unim saade na ya no unim de ya paasa wo mu onua bi e wo Kumase ye ma no ba se on be kra de wo Laboni secondary school na dero Laboni na wa ba no oba ye wa be high dan 1 bedroom e wo around o wa na wa te say yes adwuma na wa ba wa be ye mu 1 month no wa high dan wo mu no on sanji salary no yes ene onja adwuma no and you can imagine all over because your man appointment after 7th December yes chief of staff will say obi also wo ba be 24-hour economy and so obi ama ba je ba ko 24-hour economy no 8 hours miensa ezobogu 8 hours means and I'm a boy on why you Germany da 8 hours means and obi our first batch of 8 hours and I will pamuomo na say na me kotra dia MPP for na me kotra ma de ena mi ra classroom a metime hu say akura we MPP ni ana akura we NDC ni ana akura we mpo papa ye MPP ni ana nipa nam ho no ya tro MPP ni na say na me nurse na me koye adwuma me hu say we MPP ni ana we NDC ni na me sa na yare enti ni ma bi wo wa wo ya e kire se de nipa wo dwinfa na kire ewudisem ewu otrim na so pe wa ni ma ya ana odi sa akwenya we eyesao politics masa governance is not politics the rule yen kano muntie say governance is not politics. If you play politics with the governance, Ghanaians will vote you out. And let's wait and see.
Okay. Kumi, Messan Abaho, Adenta Kumi, a member of the New Patriotic Party. Kaisem, I had a wound to me radio 95.9, any movement television, so I been petche promo air star 256 star 4 hash. No afa option 2. A wound to me radio, movement TV, Accra. We are where the prompt nachi. Na also we chebi. Chairman.
Yes.
Mami tiwe.
Yo, there will be that. Media, unless I stand to be corrected, the questions that have been raised by IMF, it is not true. But if indeed it is true, say they have questioned certain data that has been presented. Yeah. If it is true, then that should tell Ghanaians where this country is heading to. It means to say, on mine na yetimuno, ye didn't throw campaign, ye the campaign, no, ye didn't throw the propaganda, and never win the election. But I don't know whether the NDC still thinks, say, so, then, opposition, your campaign mode, and you know, say, yeah, my bar by mono. He said, say, ye be your governance, you know. We are still in the campaign mood. But I'm not surprised. Yura, Mahama Kase, or buy a man honeymoon. 1 year, and maybe enjoy. He's still in the honeymoon. Yeah, he's still in the honeymoon.
120 days for next month.
He's still in the honeymoon. And 1 year. And you know. And you know, I am not surprised because, I mean, look, again, appointment and disappointment and appointment, disappointment. It also tells one thing. There are two things that comes out. It's either the president is not in charge.
But see, does it look like the president is in charge?
Well, media, many Jubilee House will be. But when they hear, no.
In fact, allegations by chief of staff, chief of staff, deputy chief of staff, and secretary to the president, say yes, almost a appointment letters and all that. Allegations. Allegations by no.
Media, me must have say. Sad way a caution. Either say the government is in a state of confusion, or the president is not in charge. Now, sabi mini Jubilee House will be. And nothing in my pose a question. Now, yes, say.
What to be radio?
95.9 and a chill. And the Ghana for your day. And judge. Should judge. Whether is it a situation of the president is not in charge of his government, or his government is in a state of confusion. It's understandable, but day in and day out, it keeps happening. Yeah, the latest is the ECG
deputy director.
Yeah, you ask yourself what's going on. You understand, but. Me, I am not surprised because Ghana for Sebi Nipa Bibri, am I a warning? A catch rain. But you see, say, actually, was say, Obama town Cassia,
Emunisho.
They say, Yakomo town Cassia, and to see everyone. And Tinaja, young day. We should keep quiet and suffer. Na yenhwe near Omino at the record. Because the slightest thing, positive thing, not there, they want to take credit. So I say, but near Empo Maya and Yeno, and there, and never better transfer 3 months, so that's who blame a MBV Avine.
Yeah.
Yenny child for our United, me Krumo United Crabby to my show. That's a blast I share 5. Oh, Chese, Mahama by Papa and Tina blast out. And you be a yetina maimu NDC, a relief, PNDC relief for 11 years.
Yeah.
NDC, 8 years, 19 years. Ghana, World Cup crying to one qualified that. And young people are buying a buy. And you qualify World Cup. You 2016 you call ye. As I'm qualifying and you call to 2010. And you know, and near man a day and carbon beban and then I say then you focus. Fair galamsey. And then me then ye me ya the intellectual class, the university lecturers are. I'm saying, Yama government, or some crowd on course.
I'm cause strike. Yeah.
TUC4.
Yeah.
Civil society organization. Organized labor, and for. And no munyaniano. Now, and come a bomb price egg, a Yankopong, and Cosona or Manonian Cantum. Nay, I assume you are Ghana. Debbie, you see. Me papa can say me chairman or say Onipa, your life must be governed by principles, not your stomach. And it's a MPP time nenya. Now say the same thing here with impunity and the NDC time. I don't know munti minkasa. Agrobeswa if you are not far. And yes sir. Agrobeswa if you are not far. And Kawuba ya say 120 days. What taking measures be? Obia will say galamsey no. Say a dangerous area. But say there, there's too much freedom. Obia yen free. I must police if one soldier for Kokra NDC chairman. Etimi ko stop say yan kan chereno. Say police. Na anye bia no Ghana Armed Forces. Here, the permission of an NDC chairman and Sanya constituency. But that is Ghana for you. And this is what we said we wanted. And we should keep quiet and suffer. At the end of the day, look, media, what the government must understand, and everybody in this country must understand, including the pastors, including the civil society organization, TUC, organized labor, and everybody, they must understand, say power, it has an expiring date. And in your war yet to honor. But be a dakro, Mobako be ho, say Muko ye raid, but no Nipan son of Buano. Babuano, Nefe ya better, ya better no, yes, it take Nipa Bibliato, National Security Coye raid. Near Koya, and I say, you buy. But sending another kind, or say, boys, I don't know.
You were prepared for them.
And the forest guard for back with the hospital. Yeah, the machete.
Yeah, so much go to be
and you go to be, yeah. So, and you know, ye boo my Yenny, who say NDC for Omubu mine, Omunyom, who's Omubu mine. No munyai. Or minor, yeah, the galamsey and the MY.
Okay. May I say, Ra Philip Chumiyabwa, Mamiti, appointment, reappointment, withdrawals, and all that.
Confusion.
Oh, no, sir. I know the
I never open a catcher NDC for. say me na kan the leadership and governance ye the mawa na dey this one I dey aso na omonkai no hu say Titu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enka no say in just about 4 months ago no onye president o enti the same vein acha by 3.5 years and 4 years no onye president enti bi a oye bia no yesu nia obedua no na abede betwa sana bible ne de eka enu nti ye be hye na yaka chom say oman no Ghana for yina idea na yeka oman no omoye omde a eye timamufo no ye adwuma na banti te task kaka ne san de abua ede development ye no man idea politics power on saka is just for a period na sa 2 minutes kra no eye timamufo na ne san to abaye de ede ma enei ni ma na wo kana wa kizu MP4 eba galamsey wow yebisa ho asem Excellency Nana Adodan ko bisa ho say wo plans wo dey ba for galamsey ni sen o se enko tape na meet o se enko tape na yentie nsem o kan just about tell us because not be be ho they had no idea they all ye betina kan ho asem say ade o mo kan ina ni say o mo kan na Ghana for ediyaw ana say communities are galamsey Omadia so MP4 ma you know the number am e kan ho asema enei omo bai omo ankofo na omo asons omo come back to those places and galamsey insu ahoro e kan ho asem de nsu ni prani na enei eninti you
in fact ani nyina say
nyina eninti insu no bia ye dry
ani asa ye poto
mo diabetes insu no
aya nea
biremu no asa ye poto
in fact na ni okufu du e densu enu po de ni ye hu ne sa ene densu aye se matade na densu no so no so ne fanso na bebo weja dam yi mu
can you imagine
entino mesim na no mi da so me hu densu mi sa esa atade wu
densu na no ani weja no eno na be
ana mi kan enti eno na fi wa fanso ma na abegu weja dam nim
abipi asalaja na dia ko densu entino ye be sere wo mo oman no ye dia hye wo nsa say ye pool say ye pool by virtue of nature and as a natural circumstances no to me be His Excellency John Dramani on the commander in chief and they to me the man no na wasesa about 15 generals 15 of them
that's one boss akran
yes the four-star general CDS upon me pra
yeah
oko lieutenant general from omo 2-star general omo major general 2-star general and then yeah the 1-star general and eba be CDS
or the boss one say yes sana omo you senior over I can tell you say over 50 military men are going home but the question
I the country will suffer for it one day because they find the motivation in the security services. What I know is that moral and motivation then they keep them a juma no do our money keep them but you see as obian can want to be ID and this issue I think when I media na sir omo form alliance na yi fight this one this have really fought against because the president
is a serious national security issue.
Manu susumina so nke babia nke qualifies for someone for better to go
yeah
and we are praying say we will not get there but you're very careful presidents be our set to be no hwe bra yi offense general upon prabe CDS there are about 3 of the seniors be they had to go just about 3 Ghana ha you can want some I'm say I'm for refi people spoke about this papa ikwa or ya chini ntia meanwhile the man made a press conference on feel achewo baby or ya bunu ni a general upon bra there is you connect ya because of fiche bi in ya be ni CD meanwhile this man ni route bi amfi Eastern region ni route bi amfi achem or ya bunu ni ono na pa mu kan ene de ID na ye hwe but ye catch NDC for yes His Excellency ono na say 2 minutes ono say he's the president of the republic and the commander in chief but ye catch and say posterity that you ho ochina ho ye be hye na nyema bi say no ommo na ni na sa rate ene yakochu you are emra ho constitution na boy na ho ban and if you say former governor Addison Ebonia I mean Addison omburu mraso just invite this man and I'm sure that he will know say oh ma Conferata Omoka some friend papa ni ha and he's outside the country on medical grounds and it's not a friend saying special for our friend now won't me my and he has even made it clear that he will come obeba what I say na sa papa ni there ono bu kan Japan kan ba Ghana ha no sembu wa ni pebu wa says omo clerical na I am from prophet no omo kasa face omo kania but Japan spoke about this thing. Matemi do kan ho asem say papa ya makofo ni munnim no obese a party OSPD isua so ya point na he was the first was master papa no munnim no munja research onipa na muyi oye temperamental na kuma ha no se na ne bofu oye press no say na okasa media for bisa na question na ne bofu chama was OSP a oye very quick tempered this nipa no oye vindictive onima bi wona adwuma o person fighting crofobia. And sometimes yes, sometimes you can't you think say be any penance, but the reality of the matter is that a idea a kutia yingina nay and I can want them and now my so ma you say more you want tell Lucy say you can former attorney general can
yeah go for dami
also na recommendation no OSP recommendation you will do the guys essentially said it recommendation me OSP thinking say this man
winning that for sure because OSP there so I say Gabi
no but you see the attorney general was very very involved. The attorney general was very very involved because the state attorney and also minor
but you see at the point even though omo a year recommendation ni wo ho no but we should also see say go be to say at OSP any ubi to say Mame Sofia Kufunom they are just being ungrateful and they are just acting in bad faith because obi
council of state
obi tonsa obi do okotre enkwa
no we can't
Sofia Kufu na make former chief justice
and I'm making after onu owie na the next time you was supposed to say obeko as a former chief justice
on the council of state
old mamena yes
now don't kwa did
these are some of the people
so
people who lose on position in the second in they became against the party
well
boniba na party
and dampare no so bi do kohwe nkwa na de kohwe wu a say wan wasem
enti ye be catch before me there ade ba kwa me catch
so mu fi se me boa bu nko busa o dampare o chi prophet
mayimi na so
ade ba kwa na me catch MP before ye koso abekoso a she party for nkwan obi aba mumu abrabo ne sa na tie sometimes one who mfom so anase one failure bibia nche nkwan se betutu ne mayi enti ne esi ya 2024 ye lose election poto a nyina di ho adanse no ade e kire se ye nti sie ne mayi na ye ndwe party no ho bra 24 call rounds I'm sure say very soon 24 dom reports beba ti she bia no ye think it true na ye ndwe party no you shouldn't be individualistic and na enkofo bi interest yes ade a look na esi e be sense but the objective
but the issue is that
by the party
the issue is that an MPP no hono Obia green interest. Nobody is working for the party. Nobody is working in the interest of the NPP.
And that is the danger.
And then baby. And it's na e wa ben we mu be complaining ha say party executive bia na ma okura cameraman. Minister bia na ma okura cameraman. CEO bia na ma okura cameraman. To bia a project ono ne ho instead of the party.
And instead
of the government, mobile opposition is munyae. Koso, and be obia can be obia individual interest, and obia hujuma.
And assemble party pending one. So nipa ne pewasma yen can be we pewasma no can be, and that is one of the problems. Chef, they can namasan can be MPP party. You nipa minuba there be I had drove my heart to them. Did it kind? Chema to me. So open asemo. So penasimo these are nipa ultimately ne life etoma party no forget about ne negatives and ne but there are people who can give all out so the sika ne jeopardy ne bibia ebo party no Honorable Kejapo is another person in opposition radio station be TV station be na MPP before or kasama MPP and these are the people but in some bomb na and they yeah target chama to me ne mine among for we should stand for them. These people are very loyal people. Kenyapon is a very loyal person. And as you should buy not amount for and these are some of the issues I come out. We should always come out to defend them. They are party people. And the idea, these people have always stood for the party. Open asema a different, but any party name in idea, they have always defended the party. Why? As a Bibiba ne Jeje Omuna Obi Ekande, and people were happy because Isa Anas Eba so you see Yama Yaslapo 8, which is not true. Case in the Kurana, I feel on movie reconstitute the jury. Say a bimu de say such a fine or damage has been slapped on him. But Bible says nipa shebre ekure Yankopon ni she nipa. The Yankopon say honorable Kenyapon obey ne kese daachi oba be president bibia ntimi si ho kwan. Bibia ntimi ntimi. All right, made that situation Philip Chumi Yeboah. Ora Philip Chumi Yeboah, a member of the New Patriotic Party. Hi, win to me radio 95.9 any movement television. So now so aben preche promo no akabe some 8 minutes near be draw no na so wait me I winner *256*4# for number 2 win to me radio movement TV Accra. Na if you follow prompt no ticket no ba 5 Ghana cedis dodo abetwa no ena ebekire nkunumdi a obetimi adi enti party no de mu jai se mo ye individualistic ye beko elections ebebe national for elections beba region and all that na ntintwitwa enipa se ye eni nyina se mu jai a party ni be ye
and we akase you see let me
and no na edi enipa ebedu baby a party ni bedu baby look do you know say o de o kan kene de Japan asem ene ba omi asem as e wie election ya enkrofo kan ba omi e kremuni no we see krofo beyond even the two there are people are most of my future presidential candidates presidential material I nunti ene obi hu say o post sem opoku a na denta kumi afa ho abufu because adeti na wo promote to chairman opoku because chairman opoku the competitor ne no ebe contest and all that parliamentary level and even beyond Canada Japan ne ba omia beyond them ene amu ehun omu yenu some na emu the main competitors no even beyond them o post kumi na na chairman opoku buafu o post na kumi su buafu so party no and me and building the party near building individuals now individuals in the party are well to do than the party itself which is very bad and see kumi simami ensa a party the directive aba as a bia media nim emeka party asem impatch of my TV remote mami emo bia ma party nim emeka kan okay party insensem enemo ne yi mami ngi wa dwen tell on signing
me the beka two things abom Dawuro first of all we lady B o Kumase
okay
a friend of Preslamensa
okay
o say se we nya accident so enye do obi kan o tie wo ne phone so
me dana
for ukrum ana wa unua Kwaku Simon Wenchi incoming organizer was it very soon oba besra o ukrum ha until prepare yourself we are not sad ko Wenchi akọ issue
okay
now Dawuro party the New Patriotic Party the party was built on some principles and a ekuokuo be miensa and we gyina ba bia ka say UP4 we and bebo mu ye party no you know what it tells us the party was built on unity now say uko deep into the philosophy and the theories of unity it starts from individual because you can't MPP now bibia anya MPP o there's nothing like MPP me any war odo party no ye ne ye MPP nti se na metena se na migina ha migina ho ma MPP sa na chairman poku usu gina ho ma MPP nti se wo ye MPP na me ye MPP a den na me mitimi ye bibitia wo se wo gina ho for MPP na misumi gina ho for MPP a den na metwe aba say yakọ election timi de bo and I say yakọ election timi person me can be foul MPP we are all standing there for MPP and we have to be careful. I just have phone sema all around okay me nem kofu edi nkomo obi beka say we're making she's a lawyer so she makes some intelligent arguments there's been defamation so she has a right to defend herself now so in defending yourself are you crossing the line to make the party unpopular? That is where the line is drawn. These are the issues. We are making statements we are Kabi, we are Kasa, it's other than do Meswa. You see? Inti Yebebu say who say a decan for no omu drink a chance and omokasa yana. Or mine ye here. I don't believe say there should have been a directive out there against Adwasa for young friend who phone so near Nenen Kasa.
But let's correct this. The directive was not against Adwasafo. The directive was to all party members.
Yes.
And they think that Adwasafo cross-say directive. You could, but according to party statement, Obia wasn't the target. Party Nisenko for Kasa into Obia and Chaso, and of course, step further, and a party Nisenko were referring to the disciplinary committee.
Yeah.
Into what you bet me, I was say, I joined this statement by. But party ne edi sa directive ne ban wa madwedi.
So eno na make so in a way no Adwa make statement say she was defending herself. She had the right. And I'm busa say so at what line do you go against the very party I also done? My example be there. Akwebi na asem siye and ya didn't call IMF. Yes, you would dibim. I just say you are right, my boy. Yes, you dibim. Traso na udibim. Oh wow, udibim. Ye traso ye yati wasem udibim. Na nasi traso asem ni ye traso. Udra bonti anu asako kebium. And your friend is one brand umbe dry. Daru. Oyine bi asem yama o. Obia ti say asem you udibim. Into onyine si twaso anu ayeden no etwaso because na onyine pese asem na yeden adubro enu ne yakodru ene if you a party person na usori na ukasa me research ya mayi I'll talk about it but I will not talk about it in order to destroy the party me in 70 people even in my executive summary I have to withhold it. I'm telling you, even on some individuals, we have to withhold it. Not because we don't want the public to know, but simply they will. You can't share a DCA.
Come see for me, over an answer.
There make my last issue. Why so? What down for lawyer or what they say? I'm not sorry.
Nikru, yeah.
So I only pano. And drop one me tea video be before sending mommy. Kevin Taylor. Oh, was some against Abuna say oh defending banking cleanup. She ye kebi mommy kebi. Say ene deru enya asembia me no be adwenkro. Oh, nasu me no nya adwenkro na nche say me be ka tro say watade a o hye no enyefe. To the extent say minim say I think you oma try say ombe ye abno say asari ya can asem say abno mfie omo because say abno she was on your show.
Yeah,
they've tried to insult her. It's not getting to her. So they say you see Nikura ko pay adwuma ma oba bi wo airport and I'm say this is like the craziest thing I've heard. Kwaku say asari adwuma me I can tell you on authority nipa 6 through me ada ye ko hu na wa pay adwuma mo omo enti mema so pay adwuma mo omo so e do so okope omo ana asesen
adenta enhwa ko mautim
and this guy we need to
asema o kan krebi ana obi ente ona obeka ma obi ate enhwa kom mautim so so nsem hu so ma me nko tem opoku na ye fancy so nsem hu so tema
The room does.
Wait here, Maminti on party directives.
Me gidi say, a dear Justin Frimpong could be a
okay.
It was a party, no. Yeah, party chairman, by general secretary, or on a day-to-day running of the party, and he must run it as he deems fit. You understand?
Yeah.
Party no other channels are when you feel aggrieved, you can what? You can channel your grievances. Yeah, quite a baby, ye defeat ye lose a bay. And now we have a cancer, or China we have a cancer, and the China we have a cancer. Nina Omoka. Yes, you are in pain, but you can tell Anuntina. Yes, as I tell you, Yati committee. And the committee in Baha. Ya be a woman, share committee now. One can we watch around, and if a demasem. Yankasa better radio so. Na betwa. And at the end of the day, look. Say, General Secretary Anyan your yena. I tell you. And Kebedu baby a Yankasi a better party now. 1 year putting the party together no crano. It will not happen. So to me and I say, and to me there, me I don't see say General Secretary at target you be a Wayen Juma or the party Mra Ayen Juma as General Secretary. Oto Mrana ni arefeo. Na ansana yebde ye Mrana webu ha ade bi wo ho ebe koswa se wan fa wona ansi forma ebe to aso asai enti no sebi na beginning no General Secretary nim say enkrofo ba back ebe tran radio so akeka ni awomo ye no bia esi baako esi mienu esi miensa obi be kura ebe plead innocence. I didn't know and to say pam no twa no mama directives obi ani so simple enti no se hu se wo so chen party ni dia party ni firim ye ra lunch mantin so so chen party no se party no firim
yeah
anambwa o firim ko ye emri bi atwam ye ra kubrobe na o so chen party no o firim ko ye enti no wo General Secretary directives no dia ba no you feel you are above it no just leave the party because no one is bigger than MPP party. That is what it is.
Okay.
And we don't win election with only our core members, the floating voters. And we can only attract floating voters when the party is attractive. Thank
All
you.
right, tell me that on that note, no, member honorable sticker Abaso. MP for inside so and member Abaso pa because last Friday meaning the na report need can buy no can ho asem and the constituency ho asem Ashanti region report enti report no otro in fact meaning the no na meaning din komo and me catch any so General Secretary issue statement na statement no ni wumunie and also say on tie na me say ndem me catch and say no so and there san tie there what true response no they akọ say a newspaper be and publish it as only response to Ashanti region reports nearby no but say my catch and say General Secretary a issue a directive beside there one train pan per report na kan minimum of free reporter no catch and say unyai ono an the man say unpublish it but unyai so that on against General Secretary directive no enti no me din na me so wow enti me na me so enti no so afre no aka chen say unyai enti honorable sticker why there na ese e bona baso na me can say directive no might have come late say bi no make other utterances but once abana de na aba enti obi no subsequent allegations no near the no should cease na party ntimi enya unity na party nko animu but what we are pleading with the national executives and say and yes say a very fair address a foot to the privileges committee no china chema popo can be an aka no atum we sapa selective justice that's what say party ni kra Rafael tumi eboa mami ti oni influence
enti nia ebeboa yina ne say party no hyehyeye ina o say di adwuma o say bra ye set up committee no before the guidelines be eto ho say o grievances are fafaha the email address ni name nine apart from say omushia at the constituency levels ni special groups also mushia but Kamai said they should have been periodically no senka general some briefing what I say what is going on but adwa issue no I think it's a peculiar issue never be o share the casemony in some okanya and that's never be ashen much me the best thing and anka me say company for ben is I ya sabi adwa on the ferry for well I know say in the past you do be a hands on rame boa na about on the krana chief of a very say chief of staff okay na odo chidochi iti wa chama iti me I think say the best thing is get me far for na friend no ne ni gasa kukuamu but directive now could you by the I think it's a general directive for na obi aka ho what I say invitation to disciplinary committee I don't think it's just like giving you an opportunity to be heard yes sir sanity it's not say you have been accused for committing any offense and a crime but come and tell us why you shouldn't I mean find you guilty of idea why until we work okana ono kra ni so work okana 24 kra jia to oh near rake ebebo anti mfanya adwuma nti ebesre na senior okay yenya very fair he who comes with for equity must come with a clean hands nti no say nay adwa can be na invite na there have been equally other people who have said so many things that are even grievous and very damning than the Adjoke because me kaya Eugene watch you can say even general secretary council you can say to the sense of kaya say and because sunsumo spiritual the first one can say to be no to be able to tell us
no sir at a point in time
who there come and tell us
President Akufo-Addo you can interpret in your kind as a President Akufo-Addo na so hiding
anyway with that cabinet
Council of Fathers too no.
People, at the point, you know, Brana our cabinet, or Mickey he said no, President, why don't you do reshuffle? Who was more cause will be the chairman, a bonnet. Chairman body say just was it a honey money because now can cancel more at cabinet too. It means that at a point one also can be you can say he was even accusing his excellency as a contributing factor to our defeat. It's your no say or say or as inviting
no but see to a honor the honor to a honor you say
as what they kakra ba
you no you cannot say to me to what you cannot say yenton san frekudua enti na me kan say e bia na directive ni ba late because address afoso ya odie ni say ye to abawi you jibo achentwi musa superior no money including with general secretary maka kan sama kase akase awie na me de me kan bia wo hwehwe mra say e ma me nkamasem but ohwe nsusu a ye say e bia jai enti party ni nso say okay what can be so anya enti ba bia adu die eye obi antwa so
ye cha se fi ba bia
so so akabi enti general secretary wo so akabi ti ye ntwa so enti nanka ye ntwa so na chi no ehese obi a to aso bi so to aso dia na je say what to party ni mra
and this was say a schedule man for
Ashanti reading
and this was say oh but enyo no and this for na
this for na say see this for there
oh yeah
no party no be yin afi
oh yeah no kajo aveni
and this for na share amano you see me no I just start so that ajo ba ha no obi kan say ade na ma adwa kwan na me ka che nipa no say chemo poku na tie ensam a de so tie yin da bia ensam a yen ka fa adwa ho no abre as our parliament issues in fact it will be very unfair on me part say meka say if is adwa so person bakra me man no kwan e ma ni me no no it's not about
we attacked her behavior
and me can in fact it was no momo de me come me as a host me come me as a host and me colleagues that Sebreni Gordon in fact we were very hard on adwa on most of the issues and adwa cry request say o person ba ha no be ni ho ano a fairness e kan adwuma no ho say so granting is our audience no na yetie no enti no baby adu no amegiri say obia betie party directive no na odi aye adwuma
kumi wate
obia betie no de aye adwuma enye interest na say you be suspend obia na you be pam obia na say enti na you refer to disciplinary committee and just where for okona akokan wasemu yi a ibetimi akase go and see no.
Now the general secretary he is the most powerful person in the party, general secretary. Okasa FCT.
All right, the benefit anopay asante me enye draw ne na yemfa is okay me here. Okay. Okay. All right. So asante amami indication say technical challenge kakra ho so anopay enya dia draw no betimi aba but we work on it. Enti yede besi Jamobogu yedibisi adenta kumine irachum edamase me nyankopon ama ochena yebesa aba na yenemo aba bidi dwumadi no bim ade ye entan obia yepe obia asem yepe party na asem ai zeja party nintina ye betena ha ene ye adwuma ya mamuae ene ja party ya opposition ene kumba se ene wa kese na mezi me senior opposition me opposition 8 years me di 8 years opposition ene ma beto me enti no ye eno ana media ya me banku ni me ya na media afi na wona na mudidi wo kan ene tank palace ne ayi moving pick ni ade afi na ya ma akwa aba afi ne se omunya na no hwe onim ma woman bi wo heavy do ha me koto ya mi wo na ya mi edidi ti oye no se we omo aban mu na omahaw nso mu fi aban mu ba ha ana obobbo nkrofo bi din ewan people ma no se we asemesi na konwani asemesi na konwani asemesi na konwani omo ma omo post pe omo nsi ha biem ndi abroso abai next year ebesa no ma sha share heavy do ana omo kan piskisika no asa ndi ye twa omo ye twa omo Sebreni Gordon baby a lola nso na bia no anopay me chia no